The Pink Panther?
Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's the extended version.
I don't know that version.
Hey, what's your favorite cartoon theme song?
Oh,
What's your favorite cartoon theme song?
I'm gonna need some time to think about that.
It's Pokemon.
What's Pokemon's?
I wanna be the very best.
I don't know though. I don't know.
one ever was.
Never.
Dun, dun.
Okay.
Yeah, that was hype. That nigga was singing the fuck out that song.
Cartoon or like do animation, like adult animations count?
Anything that has a theme
animated
song to it, yeah.
Okay.
I probably had to say Pokemon if I had to put anything.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Y'all know what
I had to say
I just
Pokemon.
watched it the other day. It was Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That was my shit. I used to love the Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I don't know if y'all ever heard it.
What is Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
It was Adult Swim shit. It was like Adult Swim.
Really?
Yeah.
Cause we are the Aqua Teens, make the homies say ho, and the girlies wanna scream.
Oh, I remember.
Cause we are the
I don't
Aqua
think I
Teens. That was
heard
my
it.
shit.
Yeah, because it had a little beat. It was like a bob to it.
Yeah, that was my shit.
Okay,
yeah,
I remember that now.
That was my shit. But it's a lot. SpongeBob was like a classic one, but I don't really go around singing it. Yeah, I don't go around singing it. You feel me?
SpongeBob will always be a classic. Mine's is Rugrats. Dun, 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 dun,
Rugrats, that's a good one.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
I
though.
like the beat. They don't be saying shit, but I like the beat though.
Hey, it depends.
Yeah.
When the movie came out and the girl was singing it,
Maya.
yeah, when Maya was singing that
Oh,
shit, that was a classic.
I don't even remember that.
Take
Oh,
me there. I want to go there. Take me there.
I wanna
Go ahead.
there.
I don't remember
Take
that
me
one.
to that place.
I don't remember that.
Oh man.
Oh, that was a bop. That was
I don't
a
even
good one.
remember.
That's like no big
And what about y'all's? What's y'all theme song out there?
It's some good cartoon theme songs.
hair on
Bro,
him.
that's a
Hey
lot.
Arnold, you got a Hey Arnold
Hey
out here.
Arnold.
What about
That's a
you?
lot of them.
I said hair on.
Hey, we got two Hey Arnolds. What about you, Freedom?
Oh,
What about you?
I said Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon.
Pokemon. I want to be the very
That's a good
best,
one.
like no one ever was.
You know,
That's really the only one I remember for real.
Pokemon.
Rocket Powers always stick out in my head. Dun 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 dun. And they
We are
riders on a mission, action, case position, rocket power. Dun, 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 dun. And it's like that.
Yeah, like they
shit.
was bringing it up and down. Niggas was like, yeah.
They used to skate, they used to
Ride that
snowboard,
bitch.
they used to surf, they used to do everything, bro. Like I want to see Rocket Power like with them like our age. That would be so raw.
Yeah.
That would be so raw.
I watched that shit.
Really?
I watched.
Or like even young 20s, like a young
20s.
like no,
Like fresh 20.
yeah, like fresh
20.
out of like in college.
Yeah.
So
fresh
what,
20.
That makes
what
sense.
did
That'd be
cartoons teach y'all growing up? Did they teach y'all anything? Like, what do y'all like about cartoons? What made y'all like so attracted to them though, as we, kids?
That's a good question.
But see, rewatching them now, they had a lot of messages.
Yeah.
and shit
Yeah.
that
There
we
was a
just
lot of
wasn't-
hidden messages in it.
Yeah,
Did
that
we notice
just-
them?
Hell no.
Not when we was younger. No.
Nah.
Conscious, subconsciously maybe, but we
Yeah.
as a child you don't.
You really don't pay
comprehend.
attention to it like that.
See, that's what I'm trying to say.
It taught me.
As a kid,
It taught me like that you need a good group of friends. Man.
Okay.
That's
I was about
what
to
it
say, if
taught.
I had to
That's
say
one thing it
anything.
taught
Especially
me.
Rugrats.
The
Yeah,
basics.
all of them.
Right.
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power. They had good group of friends.
Rocket
like,
Power. Yeah,
all of
they
them.
was homies, man.
Yeah.
Codename
Yeah.
Kids Next Door.
Oh, they was some shit.
They was the homies. Like they had their own
Number
treehouse,
one.
bro.
Yep.
Right.
It was
Man.
all about friendship, man.
I
Yeah,
was about to say it taught you the basics for real.
yeah,
You know,
Have
I,
each
if
other back.
anything.
yeah.
No matter what, you
SpongeBob
gotta have
and
your.
Patrick,
If
bro.
anything.
Yeah, there's
SpongeBob
some
and
goofy
Patrick,
dudes,
bro.
but perfect.
But they
Yeah.
homies, bro. They best friends, bro.
wow.
He said that's my best friend.
Wow.
Bro.
Cartoons
Yeah.
is dope, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome,
It's
man.
all friendship,
For sure, that's
camaraderie.
yeah.
Be with each other, no matter what, even if you fucking up. I got
Family,
your
if
back.
Gotcha.
anything.
So
We
what
got-
do
yeah.
so what do y'all watch now then?
Cartoon.
Oh, y'all still watch cartoons?
I watch
Man, I
animes.
don't watch nothing. I used
believe
to
it or not,
watch.
I haven't cut on my TV in my room in like a few months.
I don't even have a TV in my room.
Oh,
Oh,
anymore.
really? I haven't watched TV.
See,
Man, I
when it
promise you.
comes TV shit,
I got
look
mine
at-
put in there. I need to take it out.
I watch
For real,
stuff
I
on
don't
my
like
computer sometimes.
So what do you
Right.
watch on the computer exactly? Like you live stream stuff? You watch YouTube videos or?
I just been watching I cycle through like streaming services. So this month I'll have this.
Yeah.
This month I'll have this. Eventually you get people's net passwords and stuff, and you got 6 of you got all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Netflix.
So,
hey,
but-
you could just toss some shits
yeah,
around. Like
but
hey,
I'll just be
Mama Lou.
outside most of the time. But when I'm in the house, I'm just watching like Supernatural is like one of my favorite shows.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
that's
just started that.
Yeah,
It's good.
It's like a brother. It's like two brothers. Like it's like me and my brother. Like so.
I hear
rock
stuff
with
about that
Supernatural.
on and off.
It's a long. It's been like 15 seasons.
Yeah,
so, like,
see,
it's
that's
been
why
on
I'm
for
not
a
even
long
trying to
time.
catch up.
These niggas, man.
So what is it about? It's like some brothers.
It's two
It's two
brothers.
brothers.
They just basically, they just save the world, bro.
They fighting
That's
supernatural.
the
Yeah,
basics
they
of it
fighting
all, bro.
supernatural?
Two brothers that
Supernatural
save the
shit.
world, bro. It's like that's all they do every time. They go against angels, demons,
All types of
gods,
stuff.
gods,
Ghosts,
everything,
lake
ghosts,
monsters,
everything you could think
everything.
of.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And
why I
now-
like it though.
That
'cause
sounds- that sounds extreme.
It tackles
It
some
is.
shit.
It's a lot.
It's pretty extreme.
I gotta watch it for at least an episode to see what y'all talking about. It
Yeah.
sounds
Join
extreme
it.
though.
It
I
needs
gotta
more.
check it out.
But you gotta catch it. Like it's so much of it. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. If you want to get to the end, because I've seen it all already. So it's like 15 seasons in. So like that's a lot to catch up on.
That's dope.
That's
You know,
why
in
I
they
like
hour
it.
episodes. It's not no 30-minute show. So
I like long episodes because
just-
it keeps me engaged.
you gotta just hop in like season 6
Yeah.
somewhere, and you. Be
I can't start from the beginning. Is that too
You
early?
can if you want, but
It's
it's
a
just
lot,
like
bro.
it's just so different from where it's gonna end up. And it's if you long as you got the time, it's all about time.
Wow.
Cause I mean,
Man, with quarantine,
yeah, it's over.
Quarantine
now.
I
over
don't know
now,
about
yeah.
15 seasons.
15 seasons, 20-something episodes, an hour each. That's a lot.
I don't know about
I used to
that.
binge watch years
boy.
ago. I used to binge watch when I was in nursing school. I
Yeah,
binge watch Power.
But
Like,
it's
Bro, Power was
But it's
dope.
not like
I'm
you
not gonna
get
lie.
the smoke.
Power was dope.
Power's dope. Is it over? No.
They got a last finale season, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty dope.
Yeah.
Power was dope.
I never seen it.
you never saw Power?
You should watch Power. It was dope.
I think what caught my attention the most to Power is the beginning, how he was like a business owner and everything. He was doing street shit. I don't know. It was dope. I like the business aspect. He had his own club. He had his own
Yeah.
money.
I like his conversion too.
Yeah. It was like, oh, he a
He
boss.
went from illegal to legal.
Okay.
Yep.
But
Yeah, I
he
never.
had, man, it was
I
a
never seen
pain for him to transition though.
Yeah. It can't be easy.
Yeah, I had to start watching it after it got too. But you know what? Hey, that's what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Lavish Journey podcast. It's your host, Jay Gangster, here today. We got my brother Freedom over here.
What's up, y'all? How you living? Hopefully you just, tucked right now. You can have a little bit of peace. But shout out to y'all out there in them streets.
Hey,
Nah.
hey, we got our brother Doobie over here.
What's good? How y'all living?
How you living, bro?
Man, you already know. I'm just grateful to be alive, bro.
Love it,
all
man.
that
Love it. We got brother Calvin in here.
What's good, y'all?
Brother Calvin.
Keep your
Brother
peace,
Calvin.
man. Keep your peace.
Hey, we got our sister Chantel out here.
Hey guys.
Hey, we got Nyla out here.
She got the microphone.
What up?
Hey.
What
Upped
up?
it up.
Oh,
Upped it
yeah.
up. Y'all got
Yeah.
the microphone.
Oh, yeah. If you don't want to be on, you can be on.
Yep.
I respect
If y'all out there listening, y'all want to be on the show, y'all can be, on the side, chilling on the couch, vibing, having a good drink.
If
Studio
y'all watching,
audience.
if you want to come in,
Yeah.
come take a
Bottle.
seat.
What?
We got a drink. We got Kinky Pussy Curly.
They gonna crowd. They gonna
Let's
conversation.
do this.
He said we
no,
got-
they
what?
nothing.
Yeah.
Kinky Curly is a hair product.
Oh.
Shout out to Kinky Curly if y'all trying to be a sponsor.
Kinky Curly, we could sponsor. Hey, hit us up.
Listen.
Email.
Hey,
Yeah.
let us make y'all a commercial.
Kinky
for
Curly.
a small fee.
What's Kinky Curly?
It's a hair care product.
Oh, okay.
They trying to make it a drink.
Okay.
Kinky
I
Curly.
don't know if you drink that, bro.
I don't know. We be enjoying it. We be turning it up.
Oh, that's that one drink?
Yeah.
That
pink
pink ass.
one?
that
Oh,
pink ass.
Hey,
Hey,
you want some Kinky
Not
Curly?
that pink. Nah, I'm cool.
So y'all,
I got the
we have a
Alizé.
pink drink here, and it's called Kinky Curly. We don't know what's in it exactly, but
I already got the
what's
Alizé.
inside the Kinky
I don't
Curly?
think I want to know.
What's inside of it? Where's the bottle at, y'all?
It's on the ground. I
gone.
think.
Yeah,
it's
Where is
gone.
it?
Sorry,
Oh,
y'all.
If y'all want to know the
You threw it out
ingredients,
that
look it up on Google.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
I feel it though,
I
man.
wouldn't
So what's the
advise
word today, my brother?
All right, today's word is empathy. Do you feel like there's a lack of empathy going around, within yourself or even just community, How do you feel like empathy has been portrayed?
You asking me or?
Everybody.
He's just saying in general,
Yeah, just in
bro.
general. Yeah.
I don't know.
Ma-
I feel like it's a lot of it going around right now, but how long will it go around? That's my thing.
Ooh.
Honestly, that is a good question.
Yeah.
How long will this last?
Yeah.
And even then, is it genuine? Because some
Yeah.
people just want to say they're a part of. and
I mean,
not
even
really.
if it's not, the information is getting moved.
Yeah,
That's
for
all that
sure.
matters. So it might, even if you pass it to 10 people, even if only 2 care,
Yeah.
you got 2.
Yeah.
Can't get
Yeah.
everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't grab everybody, and everybody ain't gonna care.
No, most people
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. Like, everybody ain't gonna care, but if you grab a couple, then it's all good. So I think it's a lot of empathy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely going around.
What about you, brother Kyle?
I think it's a lot of empathy going around, but I also think a lot of people have empathy for certain reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if we could all get on one accord, I think it will make an impact.
For sure.
Because at some point, it can become self-absorbed.
Yeah.
And certain people can start doing it for their own reasons. And once that happens, everything can really start to unravel.
Mm-hmm.
So
Start to use it to promote your business and
yeah,
shit like
and
that.
that's not the bigger picture right
Yeah.
now. So if we don't stay on one accord,
Yeah.
this could get bad.
Yep.
What about you, Jay?
Man, it's a lot of empathy going on right now. I know what happened was terrible. We all know what's going on is terrible. But you see everybody's becoming united in a way. It's like the people is against, it's like love versus hate right now, I'm starting to notice. White, black, Mexican, everybody's coming together. That's why I see going against, negativity and hatred and racism, all that. And I love that shit. I love it. This is the first time I personally saw everybody become united. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm just glad I'm able to at least see it happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Possible.
Revolution. We right in the middle of it, you know what I mean? And this is the break of the 400 years. 1619 is when our people got enslaved.
Yep.
And they said the 400 years is up. That's the curse. And we in 2020 now, so we breaking it.
Oh, yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
About that time.
yeah, that's my input on that, though.
Yeah.
I just hope we can become united in the right way.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we will, especially because I was at the gym today and off rip, this guy was just talking about how lifting weights, coming back to the gym has been hard. He's older. And he was like, yeah, it's been hard, but, on a side note, I do just want to apologize for even my ignorance of not knowing the struggle right now. He was like, I had to get informed so I could see what's really happening outside, and see what's happening in the street. Right around the corner from me. And he just said, I apologize because I was one of them typical white people who didn't understand, thinking it's okay. We go to the same school, but you're neglected because until you live it, you don't understand it.
Yeah.
So I think there is a lot of empathy going around within communities and just overall people. This is the first time that a civil rights movement has happened in all 50 states and like 3 other countries, you feel me? And so you see it's happening, that we're unifying. And it's about time America stood up for a fight. Other countries been doing this shit for a long time. This is the first time, not the first time, but it's been a while, years, since we've actually stood up and like, we sick of this shit. So, and actually having our brothers who are white, our sisters who are Asian, the ones who are Dominican. Not all, but at least we got some.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Like I said, you can, as long as you get a couple,
That's it.
bring some people with you.
Yep.
You bring, everybody bring somebody, and we got a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty.
Well, let's dive in real quick. So how y'all feel about the rioting and everything? What's y'all personal point of view on the real?
I'm going to say mine last.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna speak first. Me personally, I'm not the person to say who's right and who's wrong when it comes to the rioting part, because some people emotions are different, and that's when empathy comes into place. You gotta understand that. Me, I didn't get so emotional. I'm going to tear things up physically. I more so was like emotionally wrecked. Like, damn, another brother getting killed. You know what I mean?
Right.
But everybody handles it differently. Some people just had enough of it. It's like, fuck this shit. I'm going to tear up shit. And then some people just doing it for the hell of it. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
But
sure.
yeah, so I'm kind of in the middle. I understand why people did react that way. I do believe in love and peace, but I don't know how that's going to work with this situation because hate is what caused the situation. So therefore, like earlier we was talking about the yin and yang, and I'm just in the middle of it, and I see the bad and I see the good, and I'm just trying to understand them both. So I can't say who's right and who's wrong, but I just understand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you. I'm saying same here. Like I ain't got no answers. If I had answers, things would be fixed. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no answers. None of us have answers. That's why we in this predicament now. But I don't know. I just don't want people breaking stuff for no reason. That's like I said earlier. Like I just don't want people just smashing windows just because it's cool to smash windows because people over here smash windows. Like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of that does go on, and people who mad but they don't really know why they mad. You know what I'm saying? And they just start smashing stuff. So like, as long as people are like calculated, that's all that matters. Like, be calculated in your actions. Like, however you gonna support or donate or do whatever you're gonna do. It don't have to be blasted on social media. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to show that you're doing it just because it's cool to do right now. You could do it just because you actually want to do it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So like, I feel like as long as people get to that point and see something and like actually want to support it or understand it or learn about it, that's all I want to see. Like, so if people gotta smash stuff, whatever. I can't control it. You know what I'm saying? But just be smart.
Yeah.
So I just want people to be smart about it. Dang. Calculated about it.
That's why I said too. I said, hey, be smart. This could be a trap.
Yeah.
So you gotta be smart
Yeah,
while you're
exactly.
doing this. It could be a trap.
There's cameras everywhere.
Yep.
There's cameras everywhere. You gotta remember what type of world we live in. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They got Craig on camera stealing boxes. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Taking it back to the 90s.
Yeah, but no, like you just be careful, man.
Yeah.
Just be smart out here because there's cameras everywhere and it's always somebody watching, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's always somebody watching.
Well, to be honest, I see what's going on. A lot of people react differently, and I understand that. What I was thinking about earlier is a lot of people have been exposed to this earlier than us. So for the people that are a little bit more outraged, I had to take that into consideration. So I try not to judge. And I'm really conscious of what's going on, but the main course of action for me is to see it, understand it, but don't allow it to penetrate. Because as soon as it penetrates, that's when I'll start acting irrationally. And that's one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to add to the violence. I don't want to be the problem when there's already a problem. I want to create a solution for it. So my goal really is just to be emotionally conscious of how I'm feeling, but also think rationally.
Yeah.
I don't want my feelings caught in my judgment.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That'll mess you up.
Yeah.
Man.
And that's what's going on right now. So
See for everybody that's getting caught in their feelings in a way.
Well, yeah, and the pool is getting harder.
Yeah.
Because the outrage is starting to erupt, so it's really hard to sit back and watch all that emotion and not allow it to trigger you.
Yeah. I agree.
100%.
Like I was just thinking about the resistance. I can watch it, but for how long before it starts to pull me in too? And that's one thing I want to stay aware of. I don't want that happening.
Well said, brother.
It's easy to get pulled in.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Very easy to get pulled in. All
And
it takes is one post. You see it, and you like,
You enraged.
That's the one thing I want to stay away from.
and it's people who say stuff just to.
You have to be
pull you in.
emotionally strong, man.
Yeah.
Spiritually connected. It's a spiritual warfare, man.
It
That's
is.
what all comes down to, for
It
real.
really is.
And
That's what all
Your
comes
spirit
down
ain't
to.
right. You
in
ain't
the
gonna-
biggest
you ain't
way.
gonna last.
In the biggest way.
Yep.
Your
Yep.
spirit ain't right. You ain't gonna last.
Yep.
Not at all.
My brother Freedom gotta
What
go.
about you, Z?
So my take on the riots and protests, looting, just like the quote, "Do what you feel is best for you." Because if your mother was murdered, you feel me? That's an extreme. This is an extreme situation. Somebody might cry. Somebody might go out and get revenge. Somebody might fight. It's just how you react. And I don't think we're up to judge somebody how they act in an act of war. Because in an act of war, you got to do what you got to do for to help you release.
Right.
You know, just because I might cry, that release might not work for him. And he's still enraged, you feel me? He still feel like, this ain't enough, you feel me?
Yeah.
Be mindful, you know, of the neighborhood you tearing up. Be mindful of the people who you could be putting in harm's way. But, you know, a lot of people talking about this looting. Man, fuck it, loot that shit. Take all that shit. You feel me? Don't take it from our brothers and sisters who built it from the ground up. Go to a corporation who got billions and ain't doing shit for you. You feel me? Take all that. You feel me? Because they stole from us. They took all our land. They put us in a country that we wasn't known to be in. You know, made us work to this day. You feel me? We still fucking slaves. So why should we care if we take your shit? You feel me? That's how I feel personally. Take they shit. You know, do what you feel is right. Be mindful of the shit, though. You know, because it's just an act of war. And I just feel like we too consumed on, they're looting. Yeah, that nigga might not have another chance to get a dishwasher. He might not have a chance
Get it while you can.
You know, you getting it while you can. So
Those people in there too.
People's taking like diapers
If
and
it's
stuff.
open,
yeah, they taking diapers, you know,
Some
water.
Food.
It's people who don't have nothing.
Yeah,
It's
and-
if people running in here not grabbing at, and why wouldn't I?
Remember this though, we're in recession and a pandemic right now.
We are.
It's
Crisis.
both
Yeah.
ways. Some
Yeah.
people are at a misfortune. So.
Yeah, so and that's the main ones who are taking advantage. All right, let me get a TV. Samsung ain't losing
Yeah.
a brick because you stole that TV.
Not at all.
But we just want to point them out. But that's what it is. You feel me? When we go to another country, we raping a woman. We taking what the fuck food they got on their table and doing the same shit. So it's no difference. We're human. We react in different ways. So be mindful. Don't take from your brother. Don't take from somebody because you don't like them. Be mindful where you at. Don't tear up the communities because like we said before the show, we have to rebuild this shit. We have to clean it up. So we're putting more dirt on our hands. And just try not to cause violence, because martial law is a thing.
It's already here.
Yeah, it's here.
It's here now.
It's here, but
Thanks.
it hasn't hit to the point where policemen is on what you doing out. You feel me?
Right.
There's another degree of martial law we have not experienced. And we're not there yet to experience it because I'm not ready for the point where you can't be outside.
What you doing outside?
And I'm locked up. You feel me?
Like that's messed up.
No, actually, they do
Yeah.
say that now is a curfew downtown that they can arrest you if they catch you
Yeah.
down there
Yeah.
for no reason. So this actually is a form of martial law
Yeah,
without
it's a
saying
form.
martial law.
Yeah.
Because they said we're gonna freak out. Like, oh my gosh!
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be conscious of your actions because
Yeah.
when you do go smash up all of downtown Cleveland, now they're gonna make sure it doesn't happen again. And they usually have the fullest extent of the law to do it. We don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to find new ways to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Better ways to fight. Like, but
So
they can shut down the whole downtown and be like, if you out past 8, you going to jail.
For real.
They can do
Right.
it because they doing it in
So
places.
one of
So,
the
like,
topics, how would you say we can come up and strategize better ways of protest so then we don't have to get to the point? Because we know, people who don't know, they want violence because that is what martial law is going to. After violence, that's when they're going to in place martial law.
Yeah.
Right.
So we can't get to the point of violence. That's why guns haven't been pulled out. Thankfully, it hasn't been that. There are
they
people.
shooting people with rubber bullets.
Oh yeah,
People
but
are
no,
getting shot.
they-
Yeah.
No,
they
I'm
started
saying
it.
us though.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me. It's a lot of uncles who could pull a strap out right now.
For sure.
You feel me, and then we'll really be at a war. But it hasn't been that.
Yeah.
So how do we protest in a way that can be not counterproductive but productive and still get the same message across?
Well,
That's
one
a tough
thing I
one.
thought about, and it's one thing that I saw. I don't know if you all saw it, but there was a post on Instagram with a bunch of black educated men in suits walking down the steps, but they were quiet.
Mhm.
The biggest protest that I think would happen is if we united and we walked the streets in silence. It's not being ignorant of situations, actually acknowledging it, but knowing nothing needs to be said. Because yelling and screaming, it's not going to get the job done. These cops are just reacting how they usually will react.
Yeah.
But if we could be quiet and just walk the
And
streets.
go about our business.
Yeah, and go about our
And
business.
grow and build our own communities. That's something we definitely need.
Stay
to do.
focused. That's
We
why I
need
keep
to
on
start-
telling you right now. Please stay
We
fucking
need to-
focused. Stay
we need
focused.
to be building our communities
Yes.
up, like especially as black people. Like,
Yes.
this is the most spending power we've
Right.
had.
For
like,
real.
And you know what I'm saying? And ever. Like, we got money. We have money. We have money. Like,
Facts.
we just gotta put it in the right directions. You know
Come
what I
on,
mean?
P
And,
Diddy. Come
you
on,
know,
50.
like,
No, we don't need them, bro. It's us, man.
I mean, but
I mean, but it would
they
make
don't
a-
help. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't hurt.
But you know what?
I can't tell somebody else
Yeah,
what
no,
to
we
do with
can't.
their
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
Because I
gotta
ain't
do
worked
it.
for it, and I'm still trying to get my money up to that level. But if I got something, I give it. You know what I mean? I feel like that's all it's about. Like, that's how we just got to keep taking care of each other, bro. Because if they see us just taking care of each other, and then each time we grow, bring more people, teach the youngins. Got to teach the kids. That's the ones we really need to be teaching. Is the kids, because they the ones who they don't see that anyways. The parents teach that stuff. You know what I mean? I posted a video on my Instagram today of like two little black kid and little white kid running up to each other. They seen each
I
other
saw
and
that,
ran.
I
You
saw
know what
that.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's natural. Don't matter what color people are. Like, that's a natural thing. Like, if you see somebody you love, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be happy to see them. So I feel like as long as we just keep taking care of each other, keep growing the community of people who educated about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we can. I don't know, cause I don't know how to fix it. Keep it real.
You can
Like,
fix
I don't
it by
know.
keep loving, man.
You know what I'm
keep
saying?
doing
I don't
what
know
we're doing.
I don't know what that would do if they impose martial law. To be honest,
Nobody though.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't about to fight 10 cops.
This is
I know that.
But
Not by myself.
So do y'all feel a civil war is coming though?
It's happening.
It's happening now.
So-
Actually, I saw it this weekend. Was a form.
If you look up enough info on IG, if you see not what the news is portraying, but if you just search on Instagram, Facebook, it's a civil war already starting.
Yeah.
Some
But
places.
in some places, you know, like, who knows, Cleveland can be next. You feel me?
It's now.
Yeah, you know, because it's only going to take one more person being shot.
Yeah.
It's only going to take one more anything. We already on the edge of rage, you know, and then it's really a gunfight. You feel me? But we can't handle that, just knowing our powers. But I've been thinking about a lot of ways to protest. We got to start protesting these companies that are billion-dollar companies or $1 million. We have to protest McDonald's. We got to protest Burger King. We got to protest, you know, Apple. And it can start off by, we ain't going to work today.
Yep.
Get your manager, get your coworkers. We ain't going to work. You feel me? Let's make sure their pockets hurt today. That's how you hit white America.
Yeah.
Is they all they care about is greed. That's what white supremacy is greed. You know, that's why they're in the structure that they're in now, because of money. So we got to hit them where it hurts them. You know, start standing outside of local restaurants that you know support Trump, that you know are with or Black Lives Matter, you feel me, that don't show any support for anyone,
Right.
you know, and ban that shit. If everybody just got off of Instagram for a day and collectively did that and it was only a few thousand, you feel me, that'd take a hit for them. They're like, what the fuck going on? You know, we have to show, to step out of the system, we have to leave the system.
Right.
You have to really protest in every way, shape, and form. So quit eating this fast food for a week. You know, like, all right, today's McDonald's, tomorrow Wendy's, next day Subway, and just go down the line and watch how they pockets. They gonna be like, well, what the fuck? Everybody doing this?
That sounds so great, but you know that's gonna be so hard to do.
But you know,
I love Chick-fil-A. I know I heard what they did, but I love y'all still.
Yeah.
yeah, very true. But if you have 100 people outside Chick-fil-A and saying, you know what this dude is doing, you gonna think twice, especially if it's us in front of it. And they like, you can go down the street, go get from this African brother.
Yeah.
He sell the same shit but better.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Make your own, grow your own.
Make your own shit.
It's time for people to start taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to depend on Wendy's and all these places for your food. Like, we should be able to grow. We should at least have the ability to grow our own food. Like, because at the end of the day, if they take the house and you living in the woods, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
survive.
you know, you gotta learn how to survive.
Eat some of that tree bark.
Yeah.
But you would be.
Eat some of that tree bark.
You gotta learn how to
It's a maple.
But like you said, you gotta step out the system.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta really watch it. You gotta step out the system to look at it. Like, and see what's going on.
All right.
That's why I said it was so important to keep your peace at a time like this. Because with the situation getting better, if we can't keep our peace, we're going to give them what they want.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And if we can actually focus in at a time like this and focus on what we need to do for ourselves, everything else will fall into place. But if we continue to watch social media and we continue to get on these phones and watch the news, we're only feeding into what they want.
Yep. Gotta stay focused, man.
And we gotta organize. It's not enough organization within our movements. It's just people gathering and then, all right, we walking.
Yeah.
That's cool, that's great, but what are we doing after that? Niggas just going home. You feel me? All right, we said a prayer, we said a hug, but what are we strategizing next? You know, look up, not Hong Kong.
Niggas just going home.
Yeah, I mean, for real. What did we do when Haley came back? We went the fuck home. We ain't talk about nothing. We like with Jerron, they got back in the car. How was it? And we went home.
That was it.
Yeah, but it's not like, all right, so what do we have to do to start another movement? How can we as a community build something after this? It's just, we just going out and protesting. We fighting with police. We can't win that war.
But that's because we're just fighting with emotions.
Yeah, so
We're
that's
not
what I'm
trying to
saying. We have to go beyond this emotional state.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so how do we do that?
It needs to be an awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of
I'm about to
comments,
say,
by the
at
way,
first
y'all.
there needs to be an inner awareness for everybody.
we
And right now, trust me, I can tell you there isn't an inner awareness for
Yeah.
everybody.
Somebody said education empowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Changes, what's this?
Change communities.
Yeah.
Education empowers. Scroll down.
Get that one right there. Go ahead. Go for it. That top one. Go for it. Brother Calvin.
If you're good, the benefits, just really quick, it underlines the exact things we need for our country.
Can you repeat that?
If you Google the benefits of education, it just really underlines the exact things we really need for our country.
Yeah.
And then
The
if
more
go
you know. The more you know, the better.
Education empowers, changes communities, more likely to vote, low crime rates, obviously higher wealth and income.
And it's not just like going to a university. It's not just education is not just going to a university. Like I was just talking to my mom about this. Education is a conversation, a quick passage of reading, a book that you read, you know, just exchanging information amongst one another. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, the more you know, the more you grow.
Yeah.
You know,
most of what I learned outside of school.
Experience.
Like, for real. Life teaches you a lot, but you got to go looking for you got to ask questions. For real. If you want to not have any education, you got to ask questions. You can't be a student in any university and not ask questions.
Curiosity,
you got to ask questions sometimes.
Yeah. We are the student and the teacher.
Yeah.
Take some shrooms.
Yeah, do that.
It'll make you question.
Yeah, ask yourself some questions for real.
You are your own student.
Yeah,
so.
Everybody needs to ask themselves some questions. You should be asking yourself these questions every once in a while. Maybe not every day, but every once in a while.
About to say, with this being quarantine, and I understand the racism that's going on, you would think a lot of people would just look internal to themselves and see what they can do.
Yeah, but if you don't even
a lot of them have though.
They trying,
right?
It's people who like. I don't know. I don't know. Let me think about. Let me formulate what I'm gonna say before I should say it. That's what I want. Let me just.
I feel like a lot of people
first.
have though. Well, me personally, I have. I can't speak for everybody else no more. It's like for myself, I have. You know, I was. You know, I'm already kind of like a loner anyway. You know, I'm an introvert, but I just been doing what I was doing. Just dug deeper, read a little bit more, acknowledged myself. You know, found out what I want to do for now in the future in a way, and just strategize.
The only reason I say that is because if we would do that, I feel like we could come up with a solution a lot quicker. Yeah. Because right now, we're just acting out.
Yeah.
And we can't even understand why.
We just gotta.
So you want to say lock everybody up?
No, we just gotta continue the conversation.
Honestly, almost, yeah.
Oh no, people go
lock
crazy.
everybody up so the conversations that need to be had can be had. That's something that's been avoided.
I don't know.
I can't agree with that one.
They not listening.
Oof.
I think
they not listening. It's just a lot of these conversations been trying to be had, and ain't nobody listening, and that's why we are where we are.
That's what I'm saying. Having a conversation to a degree. Doors.
Yeah. I think what we could do,
but it's not enough conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I think what we can do is actually, like Colin said, maybe not lock them, but you see people getting locked up left and right. You know, people need to, all right, as a congregation, as a family, as a unit, we have to sit down at home. And if I call you, let's talk, you feel me? Because I seen you in these streets, but there's a way, you feel me, that we can be proactive in this. Enlighten your brothers and sisters, you know, because not everybody knows a second route or a second option or to use the power of their voice or use it in another way to combat the system more effectively. So I think there is a point of we do have to just take our foot off this pedal for a second because we're revving the fuck out of it, you know. But we don't know where we're driving to, you know. We just going blindsided on the road. So take a sec, sit, and let's strategize. You know, not on social media. Get the fuck off of there because that's killing you. It's killing us. They tapping into everything we doing and watching. They know where the protest is gonna be at and everything.
They tell you where to go.
Yeah, so it's like
if we're being real. They tell you what to post, where to go. Like yesterday when everybody's posting the Black Square, like just don't move it, who came up with that?
Yeah, that's
what I mean. Like,
so
like if it's easy, all it takes is one picture to make 3 million people do something. Like. It's that easy. Like,
you don't have to be seen to be heard, and that's people don't understand. We don't have to televise everything. Like they said, the revolution will not be televised. We don't have to televise the shit. We could just get out in the fucking street, you know, on a whim. We could just move.
Yeah.
Look up Hong Kong protests. They move like water. You feel me? They all just gather. They barricade shit and keep moving. They get on the subway. All right, now we moving here. So by the time police come, they are in a different location. They not just standing in one spot. We not just walking down one long ass street. All right, we did it here. Now we got to go this way. Get in your cars, dip. You know, y'all know the second location. You know, and we got to move like that.
You got to challenge the system, man. You got to challenge. You got to challenge like your jobs. Like you got to challenge them to like care about you. For real, like and like sometimes I know it might be hard to step away from some jobs, but if they don't give a fuck about you, you know what I'm saying? Why you want to work there? Why you want to spend your time there? We gotta spend our time
because they trapped there, man.
You know
like I was
some people don't got a choice.
But you can. But you do. Everybody got a choice, bro. Yeah. Everybody got a choice. Like I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy to do it, but but everybody got a choice, and there's people who've come from the absolute bottom and made their way. You know what I'm saying? To a higher platform. So it's just like you gotta challenge yourself and like try to do better for yourself, man.
That's what you said.
Because if you dependent on these places, they can just shut down for 2 months.
Facts.
You see, you ain't getting shit.
You know
And it already happened. It already shut
and they don't
down.
have to give us
They don't have to
unemployment.
give you shit.
They don't have to give anybody
So-
unemployment. They could have been like, we cool.
Hey, hold on 1 second before we go to the next topic real quick. Somebody, oh dang, that's a long one. Hold on, we got a lot of comments real quick. Hold on, y'all, about to read out the comments.
All right.
Go for it.
Let me go up.
Sorry to interrupt,
We got
bro.
a lot of comments. Jewish people come together. We should be our brother's keepers and also push for legislation. We are complete against each other. We got to keep each other. We don't need anybody else. I really like what you all are doing.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But we do need
We do.
everybody else.
We do
That's
need
my
others.
whole
We do
thing.
need. That's what This comment right here is
What'd that
talking
say?
about that.
Okay.
We do need others to benefit. We need to focus more on entrepreneurship to provide wealth for our people. Wealth is power. Wealth provides a voice others must listen to.
Man, speaking of that, that's why I'm on right now, y'all. I'm
That's
telling
a
y'all,
fact.
this is the time to get wealthy, man.
That's
a Yeah.
fact.
I know all the shit's going. I know. Trust me, I know. But this is the time to get wealthy. When everybody's fearful, that's when you fucking get greedy, man.
Yeah.
I know, for real, and that's what I've been doing.
You can grow.
It's time to execute.
It's the time to execute. Block
Yeah.
all the fucking noise out. Stay fucking focused, man. This is the time to stay focused. And they
It's the
know
best time,
they
too.
know that though, man. That's why they kind of get everybody this fear tactic. And me, I'm not falling for it. I'm just like, whatever. You see, I still been living life. But
You
I
have
think
to.
on a macro perspective though, people's like, oh no, like oh shit, like I might go outside to get killed. Like what? Like why are you fearful? Because the media got you fearful of coronavirus now. There's racism stuff now. The police brutality. Some people are scared. You know what I mean?
For real.
But enough of that shit. Live your life.
It's a lot of fear.
Stay
going on,
focused.
They can't be everywhere at once, man. There's a lot of places out here. I'll be walking all through the city.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm not saying one day I can't be walking through the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a reality. It's like
Yeah.
I gotta understand that's a reality for me. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
can't
facts.
just go anywhere whenever I want. You know what I'm saying? But like I do though. I still
See,
do
'cause
though.
you live in
like,
fear if
for
you
real.
don't, though.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. Like I still
Right.
do though. I still go places just
Yeah.
because like if I want to go, you can't live in fear.
You walk
Fuck
like
that.
a,
You
you
go
walk like
somewhere-
a god.
Yeah,
If you go somewhere, be smart.
What you
Bring
said?
a hand sanitizer.
And
Keep
what
your
you just say?
distance.
I said you walk like a god.
That sounds powerful.
but that is-
that's for real.
No, it's
If-
real,
That's real.
though.
Yeah.
Like
That's
real.
once you God is just like God is just like it's hard to explain,
It's
but
an
it's like
ever
we all
being.
have it. Like we all have the power of like what God is, that love, that you know what I'm saying? We have that in us.
Do you believe God is love, just pure love? Is that what
Yeah.
God? Yeah, that's
God
how I
is
feel
everything.
too.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's life. Like it's just life. If God is omniscient, you know what I'm saying? It's love, it's hate, it's just life.
Dope.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to have this life in us is like God in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like this consciousness that we have. You know what I'm saying? It's a God in itself. Like I don't even know if that makes sense, but like
Yeah, it do.
but like when you go out and look at nature and just look and just like stop and pay attention sometimes.
Yeah, it's evident.
It's everywhere.
Man, definitely with nature.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
everywhere.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
just
yeah.
going to look at the water, like the ocean. It's like
yeah, I was just at the beach, just
Yeah.
listening.
we just a little piece
How is
of
that
it.
sound when y'all like listen to water? Is that like very therapeutic?
It's divine.
Yeah.
Divine. Oh, that's a good word. That's true. Like, how long have y'all sat and listened to the water for? What's the longest y'all think?
Hours.
Yeah.
Hours?
Like I
Hours.
say, you
Hours.
can listen to
Yeah.
the water forever.
I've done it for
man.
in Hawaii. I used to leave. I would work do the work on the farm from like 7 to 11, chill till like 12:30 ish or 1 or something. Then I'll go sit by the water for like 3-4 hours. You know what I'm saying? And just like watch. I'll listen to music and stuff like that. But like
It's easy to sit by something that's easy on the ears.
yeah, because it's like
agree.
especially when you don't feel pressure to do nothing.
Yeah,
Like
you can just sit
I was
and be
out.
still.
I was just like I was away from everything. Like I was disconnected for real. Like
Yeah.
Hawaii is a good place to go to feel disconnected. You know what I mean?
That's
From,
good,
like,
man.
the stuff that's going on. So I was just like sitting up by the water. I'm just like, yo. Like,
That's the best thing.
Can you
for
see
the
yourself
soul.
getting a house out there?
yeah, I'll buy some land out there.
I can see you doing
I'll
that,
get like
man.
a couple acres.
For
I'd like
sure.
to get a couple acres out there.
What part of Hawaii?
Part I lived in.
Oh, what's it
I
called
would do
again?
like a farm,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a small little
Oh, yeah,
farm.
yeah.
Have my own little small farm. Why not?
I think
Everything grows out there. Like so easy.
Can I come kick it out there when you get out there?
Yeah, sure.
Can you invite us out there?
I have a couple huts. You know what I'm saying? You can stay in the hut. Got the, I got you. That's what I lived in when I was there.
We're going to Hawaii.
I lived in a hut when I was in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, I don't know, man. It's just basic. Like all I need is a roof over my head. When it rained, I didn't get wet.
Yep.
Like you know what I mean? Like sometimes you got to just strip down to the basics, and like I was just eating fruits and veggies, bro. Like,
Don't you think that's what we need now?
Yeah,
like just
I think definitely
rebrand ourselves
just
into
strip
that
down,
nature.
Take off that extra skin, that you know what I'm saying, that extra layer.
Yeah.
Shed down to and then and grow. Get some new layers, bro. It's time to get some new layers, bro.
I agree.
We're so materialistic in America, and I think that's why I'm glad people tearing some shit up at the same time, because it shows all this can be gone. You feel me? Like we really don't need everything, because people get into these marches walking. You feel me? Riding a bike is hella ways. We don't need all of these essentials that we need. He lived on a farm, grew his shit.
I hitchhiked. I hitchhiked all the time. I was in a hitchhiking culture. I used to walk and hitchhike.
Yeah.
Nearest town was 13 miles. Like sometimes it's just, but sometimes you just, sometimes you gotta just go to a place like that and just
live.
See what it's like to live like that. Like I got a lot of time out here, so you know what I'm saying. I don't have a lot of time out here actually, so I gotta go do it now. You know what I'm saying. So now it's the time to like strip it down and just like grow. It's time to strip down and grow some new layers. Share some, you know what I'm saying?
It's not the time. I think we've been doing that.
Been doing it. All this quarantine, definitely since the quarantine started.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't really tripping over it. It's like, okay, this is a good time to just figure my stuff out. I'm already figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? I can't travel and stuff like that, but whattever. Like, it's,
That's
still got to wake up tomorrow. Still got, you know what I'm saying? I still got stuff, still could work on stuff.
Was quarantine a blessing to y'all in a way? I know that sounds really weird. Yeah, was it a blessing?
Like it honestly was a blessing for me.
How so?
Because it pushed me to talk to myself and like filter through my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like my goals, my ambitions, and just like shed dead weight, if you will. And I don't feel like I would have done that had I been working.
You caught up in it.
Yeah, it kind of quieted my spirit a lot. Actually, and it reminded me of what really matters. You know what I'm saying? Like what's really important. So I'm thankful for it. It sucks. Yeah. But I'm thankful for it. Yin yang.
I think we needed that time to slow down, man. A lot of people just nonstop working. You know what I mean? And you don't know you're in that cycle until it snaps. Yeah. And I think that's what happened. Everybody's like, whoa, I don't got to go work for 2 months. What you mean? You know?
Yeah. So for quarantine helped me in a way, because it's weird. Before quarantine happened, my spirit had a sense of urgency to learn. And I was learning and I was getting into the groove. But once quarantine happened, it only amplified my focus. And right now, in a time like this, I've been battling with this sense of worry. A lot of people are working on themselves and doing what they need to do. But I have a feeling once quarantine is over and everything opens back up, people will lose focus and lose sight of it. And that is something I've been battling with for a while now. Like everybody's stopping, slowing down, taking care of bills, taking care of family issues, doing everything that matters. But once we exit quarantine, who can keep that rhythm?
Can we stay consistent is what you're saying.
Yeah. That's something I'm worrying about.
Somebody just say that on the podcast.
I drive around in my car now and I don't turn on anything. I just watch my surroundings, listen to what's going on, and all you hear is loud music, people on phones, people have headphones in, yelling across the town. That's it. Everybody's moving so fast, nobody's aware of anything. And if it's like that now, how's it going to be when it's done?
Well, maybe that, like, not the worry, but like that thought, that perspective was put into your spirit because you're one of the people that's supposed to remind folks when it's over. You
That's
never
real.
know.
Yeah. Let me know. That makes a lot of sense.
It's easy to lose, like we just said. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to get distracted.
Stay
Super easy.
fucking
For even me,
focused.
even us, all of us up here get distracted. Ain't nobody safe. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's safe from distraction. So like, it's just about, like I said, just asking yourself, like talking to yourself, like, am I on my shit? Like, it's been 2 weeks. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me get back. Because 2 weeks ain't, it go by like that. 2 weeks is quick. Like, and you not do something and you be like, hold up, let me get back to it and focus. So it's just like constantly reminding yourself. It's not easy.
We're in full control.
But you are in
That's
control.
a fact.
Yeah.
Bro. That's a fact.
We're in full control. You know, every day I learn. This goes to me personally. Either I find a way or I find an excuse. And that's when I realized, like, man, you're in full control, Justin. You know.
Yeah.
And I learned that through vlogging, because I just stopped my vlog journey 2 days ago. I posted a video on YouTube every day for 404 days, just so I can manifest all this. Appreciate that.
That's what's up.
You know, redo the basement. You know, save money for Europe, save money to go on road trip to Cali, buy this laptop, do all this shit. And once I felt like I manifest everything, I was like, boom, wow. You know what I mean? And that just showed me just, you know,
Yeah.
you got to discipline yourself to do what you want to do. If you want to do it, you're going to make it waste. The only thing I do is Uber. Y'all know that's my only hustle.
Yeah.
And I saved up money and made it happen. So,
Hey, man. Yeah.
That's-
404 days is no easy.
yeah. Oh, no.
That's not
Every
easy.
day.
That's not easy.
That's a conscious effort.
Yeah,
because
That's a conscious effort every day.
after a while, it becomes easy, though, because it's just like, this
It's a
is what
habit.
I do.
Yeah.
Like, this is just what I'm doing.
Because when I got to 365, I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep on going so I can set the record a little bit higher so I want to beat it.
So
I was
next
like,
time,
yeah.
next time you go, you know what I'm saying, 500 days
You
or
feel me?
whatever, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So I got a question.
Yep.
Did the time go by fast with being so consistent?
Yep. Them 400 days went by quick, man. And I'm like,
Man.
whoa, I'm here now.
Yeah.
I was about to say, when
Get you in it.
when
Yeah.
you discipline like that, when you look up, you like, oh my God,
Present,
wait a
yeah.
minute.
Man,
Yeah.
I've been enjoying myself
It's,
lately,
it's
bro.
an awesome feeling.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
really good. I accomplished everything now. It's just only thing I'm waiting for is just the COVID restrictions to stop. I have everything I need to get to that next level I'm trying to get to right now.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm happy where I'm at, man. And I love it. I'm embracing this journey right now. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, time did go by fast by
Yeah.
challenging yourself every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
It
definitely.
always does, man. When
Yeah.
you living in the present, it's like you wake up and you be like, oh, damn, it's been a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just happy. You know, I don't know. It's just all about, it definitely went fast, but like,
Yeah.
it also went slow because I did a lot.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, I've done a lot. Like, if I sit and think about, like, how much I've done during this, like, I've done a lot. So, like, it went fast, but I enjoyed it, so it didn't feel that fast.
Yeah.
Right.
Let
Yeah.
me say that.
I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. When you're in that moment, you don't look at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the time until I got like, 365, like I said. And I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
It's
But
already June.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's already June 3rd now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think, see, I don't even know the days.
is it?
I know
What
it's
is it
June.
day? Is it like June 3rd?
I know it's June.
I think June 3rd.
I was
it's
about to
June.
say,
Time not
I know the
existent.
month, but
Yeah.
I'm not pretty sure if I know the days.
Yeah.
So time doesn't exist then.
It don't
It's,
matter.
it almost seems seamless.
I like that.
Right now, it just seems
matter.
kind of seamless.
You're in control of it.
Uh-huh.
You
So
know
what
what
you
I'm
do,
saying?
what you do with it is what it is.
You can control if you want to. If you got time, you know what I'm saying. You take control of your time. You can do whatever you want in your time. Like,
Yep.
like we was talking about earlier when I was talking about the Hawaii. When I went to Hawaii and I was
yeah.
taking that bus across the town, like across the island, like.
Oh, the
Some
3 hour.
people, you know what I'm saying? You can drive it and stuff like that, but
Right.
or just fly into the other side where I was supposed to be. But I'm like, well, what's it gonna hurt to take some time out and ride across the whole island? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get a chance to do that much. You know what I'm saying? In life, maybe once.
How did it feel to be back to like strict basics like that?
It was great. It felt like I ain't need much.
Yeah.
All I needed was like, I just needed a roof over my head, some food, really just fruit. Like I ate a lot of bananas and stuff that was just out there on the land. It's just like you realize how little you really need
Yeah.
To
to
survive.
survive.
Yeah.
Like that's really what it's like. You don't need as much as we have here. Like we have so many things
Yep.
here.
It can
Like so
become
many
so
just
excessive.
things. Like it's just and then in your pursuit of things, it can be a lot. Like you know what I mean? That pursuit of things is like time consuming and like if you want to get a big house, you got to work your ass. You got to work a lot to get a big house. You know what I mean? But if you don't want a big house, if you just want to get a small place, you know what I'm saying? You work less, spend your time in other ways.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just
Yep.
about what you want. And you know what I'm saying? Like, but it was great being down to not having to worry about much. Really just like talking to my parents and peoples and stuff like that. And like just I had a hut, bro. Hut with like some screen around it, like
The
wooden
elaborate sounds
hut,
dope,
like
for real.
it was the bamboo
When you
hut.
think about it.
That
You
is
know,
dope.
like for 4
dope.
months, and it's just cool to step out. It's just like you were saying, like
Yeah.
it's good to step out,
Yeah.
step away from the system for a little bit. And
sounds
they was
refreshing.
telling me
Hey.
like when you get back, it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
Because once you step out, and then you get back in it, it's gonna be just a lot going on. Like I don't even look at social media the same,
I
like because
bet.
I didn't have it out there. Like
Man,
really, like,
that's-
it was no service on the farm. Like we just had hotspots in the community room. Like when you on the farm, you gotta like find a spot that worked. Like, you know what I mean? So it was like, I wasn't using social media. I could barely post anything on Instagram. Didn't really want to tweet. I was like, I don't need it. So now I'm back, and it's just like, I see how distracting it is. I can get caught on Twitter for like 2 hours.
Yeah, you can just scrolling,
and reacting to this and watching this video and sending it to people, and it's just like, then I look up and it's like yo, it's like been 3 hours. I'm like,
what you do?
And now my whole day is like here, like it's just like, because now I don't really want what I was supposed to do. But that's when you got to be like, okay, wait, let me get up and go do it. You know what I mean? But I had to get rid of Twitter for a while, and like Instagram, I'm really not on there much. Like I just do the Music Monday thing. You know what I'm saying? I just trying to kind of live not in here.
I love social media, but it can be a distraction for me too. Like today, because now I got a little more free time. I was like, okay, I had a good day. I was on Facebook. I was scrolling. Then it was like 4:15. It's 4:45. I was like, what the fuck?
What the hell?
30 minutes went by.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, I'm about to put it down. I would have did something. Went back. I'm on Instagram now.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't going to Instagram today. You know, it's just like,
Yeah.
That's the good thing about pulling away, though.
Yeah.
Like when that's the one thing I like about what the military school did for me. I didn't have a phone, internet, nothing for a year.
Oh, yeah.
So now, when I'm on social media and I feel myself getting too involved,
unplug.
I pop out of it and I just put the phone down and walk away.
Yep.
Why does it do that to us though? Why? On a deep level.
I did some research. It's about it's being human. I'm not sure if this is factual, but I did some research. It's about something about the screens.
Yeah.
It actually,
it's the light.
Yeah,
stimulation.
It enhances your focus and it causes you to focus in on it. Like I catch myself and I'll snap out of it, but
it's like it hypnotizing us.
And then
like legit.
Yeah.
That's what it's
phone.
like.
No, it is you.
That's why I turn my brightness down when I'm
Yeah,
on my
about to
phone.
say, if you ever turn your brightness down on your phone,
you can stay conscious, but when that
you'll be
light's
like,
on,
okay.
bro, that's why when you laying down in the dark and the light's on, you look up and it's like 3 hours, and then it's time for you to wake up.
And iPhone users, y'all shit be bright as fuck. I be like, how y'all looking at this phone?
It do
like
look
turn
good,
it down. I tell everybody
I
turn your
low.
phone.
I keep mine on dark mode and then I turn it down. I'm
I just keep it low.
I love my iPhone. I love it.
I just know that.
I love it though. Yeah,
I fucking love
I'm not
it.
getting an Android.
I'm not getting Android.
I'm not
I
getting
used to have an
Android.
Android though.
Freedom's an Android user.
Yeah. No, that's
he's
cool.
He's biased on the iPhone.
Like my dad.
Oh, y'all Android users are too?
My pop's an Android user. Like, you know, that's for the older heads. You an old head, I guess.
I
don't know.
am.
It's different for everybody though. Like, I'm just not. I got an Apple. I got a MacBook. Like, I got an look.
I got a
nigga,
MacBook.
Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
as unplugged as I like to be.
Apple, so.
You know what I'm saying? You still kind of plugged into a degree, like. But I gotta step away sometimes. Like you said, it just can be, it can be too much. You gotta know when to step away, man.
It's
Honestly,
hard though.
I challenge everybody to do this because I did it one day. And it was nothing like it. So we have these watches and these AirPods and stuff. Go to work or go about your day for about 3 to 4 hours and leave your watch, your AirPods, and your phone at home.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing, now, when I'm at home, bro, my watch, my AirPods, and my phone, they're not on me.
Yeah.
When I leave the house to go to the store, I don't take it with me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going somewhere for a distance, then I take it.
What's somebody trying to call you for a booty call or something?
You know what it is?
Nah, I miss that right now.
But you know what it is? It's just like, it's
messed up on the move.
It's that fear of missing out, bro.
Yeah,
you scared to miss something for real, so you gotta have your phone on you, because what if something happened?
See what I mean?
But when you think about it, when you come back to it, there's nothing there for you.
It's one day, you know, it's just that you be like, one day it might be something there for me.
Yeah,
you know, that's what makes you.
I'm cool. I be getting texts all the time.
People don't care about you for real. Like,
I'm cool.
I know this girl this girl lived on the farm. She put her phone away. She like got rid of her phone for like 2 weeks. I was like, oof.
I would do that.
I was like, I barely used it. See, I had my phone for like my music purposes, so I could listen to music and stuff. But like, it was times where I just like, ain't no point in having it, just cause like I ain't got no service no way. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just leave it here while I go on this walk. And I'll do that now.
Yeah.
Too. Like, I'll just leave it at home if I'm going on a walk or something, and just, like, not have to watch anything. Just kind of just, like, go outside.
Like, now when I got my phone, I'm reading most of the time.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really got my phone in my hand.
I try not to even look at it as much.
There's no reason to.
We're stuck to them. Let's be real.
Yeah,
That's it.
We are, for sure.
Technology.
I was about to say, y'all so
I try.
Huh?
I'm not there.
That's
yet.
why I said I tried.
You're not stuck to your phone.
Huh?
You're not
She said
stuck to.
we're
I said
disciplined.
you're
He's pushing
disciplined.
you.
See, I
I'm
still
not there
text.
yet.
I text a
So
lot.
what's wrong?
still.
Why? Why aren't
What
you
the
there?
difference between we've had the
Yeah.
experience.
Hold on. So why aren't you disciplined?
So
So why
In
aren't
that
you there?
area.
Okay.
You know, as far as like putting my phone down and things and whatnot. I don't know. I guess
Oh.
it comes from being who I am. Like I'm a nurturer by nature.
Mhm.
I'm an educator.
Love
So like working with special ed, you always gotta have your phone on you,
Yeah.
communication, and all of that. So I'm used to my phone being by my side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But outside of that, like especially with quarantine, like now I'm getting acclimated to my phone being upstairs, me being outside. But before that,
Yeah.
used to be at my hip.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie.
You growing though, you getting better with
I-
it.
you know, I am.
it's,
Yeah.
but I don't think
You
it's I don't think it's nothing wrong with it if as long as you in control of it. As long as you ain't like on your phone for 5 hours a day and like every day, like
Talking
and you're
about
not
me
doing
and shit.
nothing, and all you're doing is being mad at people online.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't like those people. Them
You know what I'm
negative
saying?
motherfuckers.
Like,
Get-
Like,
I be
bruh.
unfollowing
The
them, man.
that's like
Yeah.
that's
I don't
like,
like them.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you gotta get off my shit.
Yeah, I be unfollowing,
You gotta
unfriending
get.
them.
I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna
that
look
goes
at
in
you,
the,
bro.
that goes in the same category of being able to use social media to utilize it for what it's really for.
Facts.
Like
It's up
instead
to
of just
you.
getting on there posting
Have a
pictures,
message.
have a platform,
Have a
or something
reason to be on it.
Facebook.
It's what the Calvin said. I always remember. He said you can't just go on there and mindlessly follow people. It was just
Man,
funny.
hold okay.
Because he said you can't go in there and just mindlessly
Wait a
follow
minute,
people,
okay.
and I was like, he's right.
You can't. Yeah.
Who goes on Facebook?
Say
No
Instagram.
disrespect. No disrespect. But who goes on Facebook like, oh yeah, that's a twerker. She fine. I'm gonna follow her.
I used to.
Oh dang, he got some chains on. Yo, let me follow him.
People, that's what people do.
Like
mindlessly
when
follow.
you go on there and you just follow random people, like that just really says a lot about you. Like I do not follow random people.
That's
And
how
if I
most
can't
people
check
are.
your profile before you follow me, I'm not letting you follow me.
Hey,
But you think
That
but
might
you-
sound crazy, but
I used to follow people like
That's
he
the
said all the
depends
time.
on what
you
you're
know?
trying to do.
And I was gonna
Depends on
say,
what you're trying to do.
most people are captivated by sight, so that's what we acting on, because it's something
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
for
appealing
sure.
to you for some way. So, oh, she got a fat ass, follow. Oh, this dude got money,
That's what I'm-
follow.
that's what I'm
Oh, he
saying.
look raw, follow. You know, is
But it goes down to the other things, like they post like spiritual shit, like follow.
Yeah.
That's
like,
how I am.
It's
yeah,
all-
see,
No,
that's how I
yeah,
am.
you
You gotta
Yeah.
follow.
It's all the
who
same.
who you want to
You just
relate
gotta
to.
follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta follow people. That's like you just gotta watch what you put in your body.
You will eventually.
But it's
become
also
what
where
you're
your
obsessed with.
mentality is, because if you
Yeah.
only think about fucking, you
And-
looking
and
for
money
people.
and cars.
Yeah,
Booties and
that's what
titties.
you
Oh,
looking
yeah.
for. So like
Yeah.
you said, don't be mindless. Understand, it's a reflection of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get on Instagram and see people like you or like you, you know, it's a reflection of you. People I follow, they might look fine, but when you click on them, oh, this is what she do. It's something I'm interested in.
Right.
You feel me? Everybody I follow pretty much on Instagram,
Yeah.
they influence me in some type of way.
That's
you
why.
know.
You gotta look good to a degree to like
Oh,
bring
you
people
do.
in. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Like,
Do you? It's
That's
a
why I
sex
like that
appeal
word
with
gotta have that
intentional, man.
Mindlessly
presentation, man.
people. That was a good word, man.
Marketing is everything.
I did that
It
though.
is.
I used to just follow people for the hell of it, and then as you get older, you're like, I don't like these people.
Because then
I
you
caught
got a whole
myself doing
timeline
that,
full
man.
of
I ain't
people
like
that
that.
you don't even care about.
I got like
Yeah,
3,000
like I
friends.
caught myself doing that.
Yeah, but shout out to Lavish Journey Instagram. 'Cause that's all people that's in the same category. But my personal page, Lord have mercy.
Nah,
It's people
see.
I be unfollowing on a day. Like, why do I follow you?
Yep.
I do that too.
You
Be
see,
like,
yeah.
all right, or they'll follow me and I'm just following back instead of being like, let me see who y'all is.
Like I even do that with my phone, but
Mm-hmm.
So do y'all think
If I don't
social
talk-
media is like a
Yeah.
resume in a way? Social media is resumes.
Yeah,
you can.
definitely is.
A lot of
Shit.
people say
100%.
Instagram is your
Yeah,
life
right.
in pictures.
I mean, if you're trying to be an artist, like a music artist, or like even a fit, like a, you know what I'm saying, someone who
Yeah.
draws or paints or anything, like people gonna be like, okay, where can I see your stuff? If you ain't on Instagram,
You got it.
I was about to say,
you better have it with you.
I be telling people all the time while I'm on Uber.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have, but it's just like a instant portfolio, because it's a portfolio that everybody in the world.
yeah, I
can
was
tap
about to say,
into.
how many times do you see these professionals saying, as soon as they ask for something, they go to their Instagram and be like, okay, what is he doing?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a resume.
And they literally
Whatever
articulate
you
it, saying
have,
yes or
yeah.
no about what they see.
Yep.
Yep.
Like for
So-
instance, when I do Uber, I'm an artist. I'm this art. Let me see Instagram. Oh well, I'm not on there. Well,
See?
I don't believe
Then
you.
then
Yeah,
not trying
You're
to
full
do
of
nothing
fucking
with
shit.
it.
It's 2020. You know
You
how I
gotta
mean?
be on here, yeah. That's real though.
Be intentional about what
Just-
you want to do
Just
and
tell
who you
them to
want to
spit
be.
them bars in person. But all right, let me hear something
Yeah, I
that you
should do
got
that
right now.
All right, I got some
Yeah.
beats on my phone. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
if they say if they're a rapper, I'm gonna call you out right now. Shit,
Yeah.
spit some
If you
shit.
rap,
You
rap.
feel me? like, yeah, I could believe you don't have an Instagram because some people just don't want to be on that shit.
That's cool.
But I need to
be about what you say you about.
Yeah, if you're a photographer, you got a picture on your phone that you've taken.
Don't tell me.
You should be a walking billboard.
I don't got no more pictures.
It's
in my other phone.
People ask me what I'm doing. I can open my phone and show you like everything that I'm doing is right here.
This is right
I would show you, bro, but it's on the laptop at home.
Oh, why not? Why ain't it on your phone?
I'd be like, well, I'm taking you home
It's
anyway,
in your
so
mind,
bring it
though.
out.
For real, man.
Like if they ask you what you're doing, all your resources show what you're doing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I tell everybody to really
With these comments.
Oh, let's see what the comments say.
Comments.
Somebody said, hey, what's up, Preston? How you feeling? Let me see. Oh, these like from like 10 minutes ago. Y'all can read some off though. Hold on, y'all. Everybody read out some comments.
Quarantine showed how important a lot of things in life were.
Yeah.
Every black person should have a job and a side hustle that has the potential to become their job.
Every person in general.
Yeah.
Everybody should be doing that.
Well, everybody should have more than one stream.
Yeah,
of income,
everybody,
too.
you got to get your shit up.
You shouldn't have one stream.
You got to get your shit up.
Group economics is the way more important than education. Education is the screwdriver and the toolbox. Wealth is the damn toolbox.
Well said.
What do we got to say about that?
I don't know.
I believe wealth is a toolbox. I mean, education can lead to wealth, though.
I don't know. I disagree because like the toolbox holds everything. So you need the toolbox before you can. You know what I'm saying? Before you can.
I would say creativity leads to wealth.
Creativity does.
And also,
I agree on that one.
Being able to execute on a needs basis.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody has a talent, but how can your talent give people what they need?
Value.
And and that's how you develop wealth.
Yeah, that's how you grow a business. Like people
using
need cars, so I got a car shop.
Yeah.
Like
I'm learning that it's all about the people want when it comes to that.
Like
that
using your
aspect.
talents to develop
You
income.
selling something.
Like that's the way right now.
Can you sell your talents? Can you sell your
skills?
skills?
Can we make you believe in it? Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. You know, do what you love, and the money will follow.
Yeah. 100%.
So that's
you don't even worry about the money because when you're doing what you love, you like you definitely trying to get your money up. Like,
Facts.
Everybody trying to get their money up.
But that can't be
your number one job
goal.
anymore. You're doing what you love.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just like you in it.
I got a deep.
And that can be,
go for it, bro. No problem.
I was just gonna say, money can't be your first goal of anything anyway, because
that's hard to come by.
You know, to be a master of what you do, it takes 5 years. And if you're doing it just for money, you don't see money for 5 years.
30,000 hours to become a guru.
It probably take more. It's probably take 10 years.
10,000 hours to become a master. 30,000 to become a guru.
Like when we started the 80s MM thing, me, Son, you know what I'm saying, Sam, Austin, like I was like 10 years, bro. You gotta dedicate 10 years to whenever you wake up and be like, this is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You can't quit for 10 years. And then by 10 years in, you ain't gonna want to quit because you already been doing it for 10 years.
It's gonna become a lifestyle. Then.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta go. You gotta dedicate yourself to 10 years.
Practice becomes a lifestyle.
Whatever your practice
eventually.
is.
Yep.
You got to dedicate 10 years to it. It's cool to take some time off here and there, but stay dedicated to it. Like,
like Angel said,
that's
even
dangerous almost too.
Yeah, but sometimes like life get in the way, so you got to step away. You know what I mean? But like,
just make sure you.
As long as that's what you still trying to do. Like I saw that video of Steve Harvey. I posted like he was 91 back in 91. He was like homeless.
He had no money.
$35 to his name. No prospects from no shows. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? This man.
Figure out a way to invest.
You know, pray to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, you know, was like, man, sometimes you just gotta ask the universe for things.
He didn't lose faith, and he believed, man.
Yeah, he believed.
And that's
in
what
himself.
all it comes down to. And people just don't believe you can simply believe in yourself and win.
Had to go down to Florida.
Seriously.
He had $35. He had to go down to Florida, do a show because he got offered a show at the Apollo.
Dope.
But that was like on the weekend, like Saturday night or something like that. It was like Wednesday. So he got offered a show down in Orlando. So he had to go down to Orlando, did a show, paid him $150. Then they did another show, paid him like $250 or something. And then he took that, went up to the Apollo. Everybody before him got booed, and then he killed it. And then it was from there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta just like keep going, bruh.
That's
Even whenever you're ready to quit, that mean that blessing around the corner. The
breakthrough's
bro.
right there.
It's right there. You gotta just not quit, bro. Niggas ain't allowed to quit, bro.
That's why
I don't let people quit stuff. If you said you in it, you gotta be in it until you can't be in it no more.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell people the miracle ain't in what you lost, it's in what you got left.
Yeah, for sure.
So
optimism, man.
Life is a marathon, man. So, will you rather win the sprint or the marathon?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you picked the marathon.
Yeah.
Sometimes we want to run that sprint though. You know what I mean? Get that that quick, oh, I feel good that I got there. But you gotta
it's a long game.
You gotta enjoy that process and the journey, man.
Life's about endurance.
So do y'all feel y'all getting to the point of life that you'll be able to live off what you love to do?
Oh yeah.
Not just a job, just unless you want to do a job, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, what you love to do.
I mean,
Not yet.
Not yet, but you feel like it's coming though. Do you see the vision more than you did 3 years ago? Let's say, yeah. Dope.
Yeah. Cause I see the vision of life more. You know what I mean? Like I just see life a little more clear than I did 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've done more in these last 3 years than I ever have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I definitely can. I don't know. Yeah, I could see something. I see something.
I agree.
Around, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. It's like I see. I can't. I don't know
what it is. It's blurry, but I see something there.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to find. You're gonna try to figure out what it is.
A lot of people are coming into the understanding of what life is meant, what life means right now.
Yeah.
So when you say, can you see it? I would probably say, can you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't see it until you understand.
Right, what your purpose is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, until you really understand who you are, you really can't see it yet.
Yeah, that's real.
But a lot of people are coming into the understanding of what life is.
What is life for you?
I'm about to say, so what is life for you?
For
In
real,
Calvin's
for real?
world.
Life for me is my life.
Mm-hmm.
But what I give is the answers and a blueprint to get out of things that I've went through.
Mm-hmm. I hear that.
So like right now, I have, like during this quarantine, I've manifested a lot of things. And truth be told, I got to start somewhere. But I've developed programs for the generations below us, the generations that are part of ours, and the ones after.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of families, and I don't want to get too far off subject, but a lot of families are going through mental bondage from what their parents are going through, and also kids with their personal problems. And that's one thing that I came from.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've created is a blueprint to get out of it. A workbook, an answer key, certain tools, like the grief recovery we talked about.
Yeah.
That's one of the tools I implemented. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of other stuff. So, yeah.
So you're helping others who went through similar experiences that you went through get out of those experiences, or like helping like with a strategy in a way.
Well, yeah, the first way to solve a problem is to understand it. And then the second tool that a lot of people don't have is strategy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like generational curses, it comes from strategy. How you break them, there's a strategy to it.
That's good. You're breaking it though by passing it on.
Yeah, we're all breaking
by
it.
passing on the knowledge you gain from it. Yeah,
for sure.
So, yeah, we're living differently from our parents.
My sister's in a way better position, I feel, than I was at, you know what I'm saying, her age. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's about that understanding.
She a baller?
No, I mean, she 9. So.
Okay. I'm thinking like,
no, she ain't, no.
Yeah.
Like 9. She 9. So,
okay.
But like her situation, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't in a bad situation or nothing like that, but like, she's just, I don't know, she got more knowledge around her. You know what I mean? Like, she got me, she already got like brothers. Like, I was just me and my brother. We had to kind of learn it, but now we can kind of teach it. You know what I'm saying? So like, she's already in a better position because we can teach it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she don't have to get to certain ages and like not know. You know what I'm saying? Not know stuff. Like, she got somebody to tell her. Like, we had to figure stuff out. Like, all of us. You know what I'm saying? But that's the point. Like, you're supposed to teach the next people coming up. Like,
that's one thing I look forward to, though. Seeing them grow up.
We about to go
with
live
the
with
advantages.
And I was about to say,
cool.
And at least when you tell them, even if they don't listen, soon enough it'll be like, oh, I remember Tamar told me that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It'll be like, because I think about that with my grandparents all the time.
What's going on?
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, and that's what my grandma
Pretty
did
good,
all my
good.
life, planting hella seeds, and then it started making sense now.
Yep.
It's like,
They
right,
take
she was
time
right.
for seeds to grow, you feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
What's going on, my brother?
What up, family?
What's up, man?
How brothers doing today?
Oh, we good.
How you?
We good.
Y'all safe up there?
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
We trying to be.
As safe as we could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you?
Right. Careful getting home. Shit.
Yeah.
So, where's
He right behind the screen.
He's behind the camera.
Yeah.
I'm behind the camera.
Yeah, he came.
All right. Oh shit! I'm on the spot now. Okay.
Yeah, man, we waiting for you to.
He's waiting for Justin.
Right.
Right. That's all.
Okay. So give me some questions real quick.
Oh shit! I ain't know.
I
He
don't
was
know.
waiting for a question.
I thought he-
Shit.
so-
I thought he was tuning in on some
Go ahead,
shit.
Calvin.
See, I turned it around. See,
How
I
you
turned it around?
So how you feeling about everything going on right now?
All right. So, for one, I kind of feel. Well, first off, there are these riots, right? And I was actually talking about this earlier. So the riots are being taken advantage of as far as what's going on. Like, I don't think we need to riot at all, especially black people. We'll need to riot for nothing because honestly, it's already hard enough in like our neighborhoods and everything. And for us to tear down our own neighborhoods is just counterproductive. And honestly, I don't feel like police anymore should govern us. I mean, I know how that sounds. Like, I am like saying rebel or nothing like that, but I feel like we should govern us. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I don't know if you've ever seen any of those, like, you know, movies where there's like a tribe or something like that, and they don't kill their own people, they don't hurt their own people, but they do govern their own people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I feel like those of us that would hurt our own kind need to be dealt with our own kind, because
Right.
I don't trust nothing to the police.
Right.
Nothing at all.
Or the judge.
And that's how I feel.
Yeah,
And I feel like
That's a fact.
It's more than just the police.
And I feel like back
It's-
home,
deep.
like, you
It's
know,
deeper
and I
than
say
that.
back home, but I've never been. But in Africa, I feel like that's how they should do too. Like, you know, like in tribes, that's how they do, because ain't nobody else can govern a tribe. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got to do. And I feel like we should all act as though we are in the tribe.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I approach everybody down here. You know, I'm in Texas right now. Every brother in Texas I approach as a brother. That's how I do. And if you act ignorant or anything like that, I don't pay you no attention. You know what I'm saying? I give you the respect you deserve, but that's enough. I mean, I move on about my day.
Right.
But I don't want to be associated with that. I don't feel like they speak for us, but the media, both the news and all these fucking reality shows, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
painting the worst picture of us possible. And what's crazy is us that allow the shit. That people that
Facts.
are on the reality shows are allowing the shit. So when shit like this happens, that blows my mind. That's another conversation. But in Texas, they have this college called UTD, right? And a lot of people that are fresh off the boat, excuse the phrase, but for lack of better words,
Be real.
I'm just saying, like, they will come over here, but they ain't seen nothing but what they've seen in media,
Mhm.
right? So they will literally walk on the other side of the street as I was coming down. When I originally moved here, a bunch of Indians and a bunch of Asians that would go to UTD that are fresh off the boat. They will literally walk across traffic just so they don't have to walk on the same side of the street. Because they don't know. I mean, I'm a big ass nigga. I know that. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh no, a big nigga.
Hey.
Because I'm from Cleveland, so like, you know, I don't want nobody to fuck with me. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
But you ain't trying to fuck with nobody.
I'm in a mellow area now, and it ain't like EC. It ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can be more chill, but at the same time, they still in their mind already associate that with me. No matter what I do, they already associate that.
Right.
So I just feel to answer your question, I feel like we should govern ourselves, and our leaders need to do that without anybody trying to get some type of political gain or any bullshit like that. I just want our people to be our people. Like my brother be my brother. You know, that's it.
Just
You
the
know?
revolution.
Quick question, family.
So I'm saying, I feel like if more black people feel like this,
What's the question?
Ask them, how do we become a tribe?
How do we become a tribe?
What's the steps that you would take to?
Like, what's the
unify?
steps you would take to
I
do
don't
it?
got answers. All I got is ideas. Like,
Okay.
we gotta unify. Like, first and foremost, we have to unify. Like in order to do that,
So
all
how
this,
do you feel about the way we've been unifying?
I ain't want to sneeze.
when we unify when a nigga died, when a brother died, that's when we unify. That's when we want to unify. We can't celebrate him with him when he was living. He
Right.
gotta die.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every time a cop kill a brother, now we unified. Now we together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we could have been together the whole time beforehand, and you know, and I hate to say this.
Say it.
Because I don't want it to be received the wrong way. Okay, I think Erykah Badu got a lyric that says, "Intellects don't believe in God, but their fear is just the same."
Yeah.
You remember that lyric?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I strongly feel like, as I listen to media, as I watch media, I strongly feel that they feel the power that black people have.
Oh, they know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that
a fact.
we
Hell
don't-
yeah.
Like Malcolm X, like you have to be that black conscious mind. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if we all, like Malcolm X said, and I know he was like, by any means necessary, so I'm not trying to go that route, but I'm just saying, mentally, if we stop thinking like niggas, because that's lack of knowing, read something, do something with your life, okay? Contribute to the community. Like, this is how, and he's not black, but he explained it to me in a way where I was like, this is like some real shit. So I was trying to explain to him, or I was trying to talk to him about getting someone to do their chores, like, you know, a child run a house to do their chores, right? The best way to get them about doing it without having to beat their ass all the time.
Yep.
So he broke it down to me like this. He's like, think of a tribe. And in the tribe, everybody has a way that they contribute to the tribe. And contributing to the tribe, being a part of the tribe, is an honor, right? At least back then, and it should be now. So for a child that don't have to pay no bills, that don't have to do nothing, to get food on the plate, they got a roof over their head and everything, the way that they contribute to this tribe is by doing the chores. So it makes my job easier when I get to, you know, however I contribute to the tribe, it makes my job easier. So it all runs full circle. So I feel like everybody, you know, every brother of every kind should try to contribute to their community. That's how I feel about it. Like when you was walking down the street in high school, and you was like, oh, I'll just place my Arizona can here, somebody else pick it up. I don't want no more of them niggas. They don't do nothing more of that. Contribute to you, because I guarantee you, it's a nigga that's the garbage man that's got to come clean that up.
Yeah.
It's a nigga that's got to come use one of those sticks and come clean that up. I guarantee you, it's a nigga that's doing that.
Yeah.
Because you know the guys who usually get that job is well, for one, I guess it depends, but it's usually a guy that's got like charges and shit. He just give any job that he can because nobody else wants the job.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. I don't know. I probably didn't talk too much.
No,
man, you good.
made great points. You made great points.
We appreciate that, my
You gotta
brother.
let it out sometimes.
Yeah.
We all gotta let it out.
You have a
Sometimes we
voice
ain't got
as well.
enough people to talk to about it. For real. That's like one of the things, because I can't like talk to, you know what I'm saying, everybody about it. Like only the black people like can really understand
Who conscious.
what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Because they're like,
Because not this conversation won't resonate with everybody.
Exactly.
Especially
Right.
the nigga leaving the can on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was about to say, it's good to have different opinions coming in. Like, yeah, it's cool for them to hear us talk, but it's also cool for people to come in and say their own opinions and state what they feel.
Yeah.
Also, another
Calling
thing,
special.
Yeah.
there's a lot of this taking these kids to these damn protests and riots.
Oh, I don't
Stop
agree with
that
that.
shit.
Yeah, stop that.
Yeah.
Anybody,
Yeah.
Trying to say.
stop that.
No kids should
Yeah,
receive
no
it.
kids.
kids.
The kids
Or
need to stay out of
dogs or
there.
animals. They don't need to be in there.
18 and up? How old y'all
Nah,
think?
but I mean kids, but they gotta know though.
Adults,
Yeah, but I
man.
mean, if riots, you feel me? Like
if
I
you
can,
know it's gonna be riots.
but even then, you don't.
We
You
can-
know,
our point
shit
is
can
to
pop
stop
off.
seeing our sons on the news. Why are we gonna take them to a protest where all that shit can go down and
In
they
an
still
instant.
end up on the news?
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
Like apparently, what the situation was with that Target that got burned down in what was it? What was the spot?
Minneapolis.
There you go, because I can't never say that shit. Anyway, apparently they got pepper sprayed in the protest, and they went to the Target to use the milk to get the
Wash their
counteract
eyes out.
the pepper spray.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't accept them in the Target, and that's how that whole shit went down.
Mm-hmm.
So then the rioting came after the fact, and before the burning down, of course, but they was feeling some type of way, and then it got burned down. So I understand why they did it, though. I mean, if it wasn't just black people there, okay. I understand how they felt, and I understand why they did what they did. Now, I understand that. I show compassion for that. But it was not justified, because technically, in stores like that, they have the right to refuse service. They have the right to refuse to let you buy anything there. And at that, that's where it should have left it and tried to, go find, a gas station or something like that. That's what it should have, right? But they decided to burn some shit down. Now, this doesn't help the community at all, but I understand what they did. I understand.
You got to be mindful.
Yeah.
You got to be mindful in how you rebel against, because really all they had to do is say, all right, we ain't going to this Target.
Correctly, there's like a pharmacy in there, right? Maybe that's the nearest pharmacy in that area. You know what I'm saying? Me as a diabetic, maybe they needed, somebody might need insulin that night. Now that they got to find another option, right? That's like an emergency bill right there. That's like $600, maybe more.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just think about it. That was not a good move.
Yeah. But it's a learning lesson for everybody. That's the one thing. Through all lessons, we have to, all right, now next time we can't do that, And even like you said, we got to become a tribe now. We got to police the police. We got to police ourselves and, hold ourselves accountable how we'll act going forward, because they want violence. White America has always shown, we want to fight.
And it's all to move to martial law, because after martial law kick in, what can we do?
What can we do?
All rights are gone.
All of them.
As a black man, how many rights do you really have?
None.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So
3/5.
What's worse than
always been that.
So did anybody see that video of the married couple? And there was a black guy, and there was the girl.
And they were taking pictures.
No, she was white, and she had her hands up. And then they had somebody narrating and say, "Put your finger down." Yeah, and it was just it was crazy because all her fingers was up, and he had all his down. I was just like, man.
She only knocked down one finger, and that was to teach her son how not to get killed by cops. That was the only thing, because she has a mixed baby, obviously, because of their relationship. So
that was a wake up call.
Hey, my brother, sorry to interrupt. We got 1 minute left on the live.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of down. No, it's not you. It's Instagram. They're giving us a timer right now.
They're trying to limit us.
They're trying to limit us.
Well, is it cool if I say a couple things about my fight?
Yeah, go for it, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got 50 seconds.
Right,
go for it, brother.
I got a fight in Oklahoma, June 13th. It's my debut MMA fight. You can watch it on Fight FITE. It's an app, and it's Raging the Cage 73. My last name's right, so you'll know who's there. I mean, I got it as my profile picture on the thing. So, if y'all can give me a bit of buzz, I'd appreciate it.
For sure.
Hey,
sure.
Got it right there.
Send your info to
put your
the
name
Lavish
in the
Journey.
comment stuff.
I'm gonna tag them in this.
Yeah, send all the info to the Lavish Journey so we can check it out.
Yeah.
All right, big bet.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Peace.
All right, man.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was good feed.
We do have to start building our tribe, as a community. I think it's time to completely branch away from white America. Not just white America, but white supremacy.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's time that we
support each other, man.
Support.
We always say it, but it's just eventually we got to do it.
That's why it's called Black Conscience.
We got to do it eventually.
Becoming aware of ourselves.
But now we have it's hard to support us when we ain't got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we getting things, you know what I'm saying? Things are starting to grow, more black businesses and stuff. When they come around, support them, you know what I'm saying? We finally in the stage where we realizing our, you know what I'm saying? People are starting to get their money up, and we getting black billionaires and stuff like that. So it's we got them. So it's just you gotta support, man. Support if you can. And it's not even down to the business. It's just supporting a person just because, you know what I'm saying, you want to support them and help them grow. That dude who out there selling CDs, if you got $5 in your pocket, just give him $5. Support it, because you might be the only person that bought a CD that day, but it means so much to him.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not easy to go out there begging people to buy your CD.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It's you gotta, but if you believe in your dream enough, you know what I'm saying, you'll go do it. Sometimes
Or even,
that's your only, you know what I'm saying? You think
Yeah.
like I gotta get out there and do it.
Yeah.
So if I see somebody come up on me and I got the money and now we got Cash App and stuff, like I got you. I'll support you. You know what I'm saying? Take it and do what you can with it. But like I'm with you. I want you to succeed, bruh.
And sometimes too, if you don't have the money, you know, take a listen. Just be
Time.
like, just
Yeah, for
you know,
real.
spend that
Yeah.
moment with them. Like, let me hear one of your songs.
That's all
just,
support.
Just hype them up a little bit. You
Yeah.
feel me? Or her. You know, be like, oh, sing me one of your songs. I don't have nothing, but I would love to hear it.
Yeah,
Or
play me something.
Record it for them. Put it on your Instagram. You know, it's so many ways to show support besides just financially.
Yeah.
Because I know that's hard to come out your pocket
Everybody
sometimes.
yeah.
But it's good to just show support and be like, hey, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, I love your look. You know, I'll follow you on Instagram, you know, or Facebook or whatever. So,
Listen to people,
yeah, listen. Give them a listen. It's okay to share.
Back.
It's okay to share.
Support goes a long way. No, up. He means
Oh.
little support goes a long way though.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time I was at the gas station,
100%.
and this guy's like, "Yeah, my CD." Honestly, I didn't listen to it, but I brought a copy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've done that shit
I did
before,
listen
too.
to it, but I was like, you know what? This money may help you though. So
Yeah.
it may help you distribute to somebody that actually will listen to it or some shit.
Yeah.
So I gave him some money.
Maybe
and
I
bro,
usually
yeah.
like I'll check it. I'll pop it in. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna listen again. Like, but it's, you know what I'm saying. Just like if people don't like my stuff, they might not listen. It's cool. Like,
Your shit dope.
But it's like at least you give it a listen. Like
Yeah.
the least I could do is listen to somebody who
Give
if
it a
they feel like
chance.
they got something to say. Like,
Yeah,
you
you can
know what I
listen
mean?
to shit on the news. You can
Yeah,
listen to a
I
brother
can listen to all
talking.
these videos and all this other people music. If I can listen to other people music, random people that I don't know, why can't I listen to this random person?
You might be
your
his next fan.
You know what I'm
feel
saying?
me?
Or
Yeah.
it might just mean the world to him. Like
That he heard.
somebody actually listened today. Like
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like that little stuff goes a long way. Like for
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Like that could keep the dream going. Somebody might be ready to quit, and that keep the dream
That one,
going because
yeah.
somebody listened to him. You feel me? So like you gotta think about that when you supporting people.
And
You
so do that shit off
do
your
it.
platforms. You feel me? There's a lot of businesses. this,
Sorry.
Justin geeked up. He geeked up on the corner.
Nah, I hit my knuckle on the table.
Yeah, we heard.
It's a little painful.
But yeah, like promote black businesses on pages. You know, like show like, all right, these are my favorite artists. You feel
Yeah.
me? That you listen to in your home state.
Yep.
You know, just give them a shout out on just some random shit. You know, that's what the Dreamer Circle is about. Me just shouting out people who live in their dream. You know,
Yeah.
so we can support each other in hella ways. That
So many.
that don't. It only take 5 minutes. You
Yeah.
know, not even. So.
Yeah. It take
good
a
to
second.
try. Yeah,
It
dude.
take a second.
Just
It really
upload
just
some
take a
shit.
second to get to show somebody some support, man. Like
Yeah.
I ain't trying to hate nobody. I don't want nobody to. You know what I'm saying?
Because that
I won't-
stuff is karma.
So,
Like,
Yeah.
if I support
Is
you,
it?
I feel like not
Karma
that that's
fuck.
the end goal,
Yeah.
but like.
Oh,
I
But it's
just-
real though.
my bad.
You
How
know
can
what I'm
I?
saying?
Why should I ask somebody to support me and my vision when
If I don't
I can't
support
even
you.
support this
Yes.
person? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It is karmic. Like, it's definitely karmic. Like,
everything
Everything
in life is
is
mutual,
karmic,
man.
man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mutual. That's why I say it's
the
mutual,
yin and the
man.
yang to it. You tell this person no, and then somebody gonna tell you no, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? You might listen to this person. Might.
Not that you give to give, but y'all give.
Yeah. No, for sure. I definitely get you. That makes sense.
I got a question. Are you good?
I just got one thing
Oh,
since
go
we
for
talking
it.
about
Go for
supporting. All right, my brother Corey Michaels, y'all. If you're a fan of him, we all know him. We love him and cherish him. You know.
I don't know you, Corey, but I love you too.
Yeah, man. So you would if you know. So Corey had all his equipment stolen when they was looting downtown.
Oh,
you feel
damn.
me? He left the stuff at his place of work, and they busted in and took all his camera equipment, just everything. His laptop, all his music was on there. You know, as an artist myself, that's just a hit. You feel
If I
me?
lose my
That's a
laptop,
hard
It's,
hit.
it's a hard.
I'm gonna be
hit.
defeated.
hard hit.
I'm gonna feel defeated if I lose my laptop,
You
bro.
feel- that's how
or
he
if it
felt.
break, like
That's everything.
Yeah, your heart
Start a
You just
GoFundMe
like-
account for him, man.
So that's what
Yeah.
we. So, if you want to send him anything will help.
definitely.
His Cash App name is the $ Corey X Michaels, and his Venmo is Corey X Michaels. I will be
You
sure.
gotta spell it out just in
Yeah.
case.
Hold
I'll
up.
get it from him after.
I'm about to say
That way.
we could leave it in the
No, so
comments.
they can. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, we could leave it in the comments, but I will spell it out. His Cash App is $ Corey CORRY X MICHAELS.
Yeah, I'm
And
with
his Venmo is CORRY XMICHAELS.
Yeah.
And all together it cost about $5,000. So he just trying to, it was a hit.
Just gotta get something back.
We just trying to help him any way possible, but we will have all the info in the subscription below.
Yeah, help on my nigga Corey.
Yeah, man, he
That's
needed
tough.
it. He needed it,
tough.
man.
That's tough, bro. That's tough. But
Yeah.
you will be. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be blessed, man.
You just gotta stay focused.
Just
it's a test.
Oh, it is.
It's
And
a
that's
test,
what I'm
Corey.
talking
It is.
about.
It's
Yeah.
a test, Corey. You always
when
want
Man,
to
you
test.
definitely will come back stronger. Don't worry about
man.
that, man.
This is when the
Gonna come
greatness
back.
prevails.
Now's a good time to get some new ideas.
Actually, he filming Friday, so
Stay
shout
tucked
out
away,
to him.
stay
You know, he
focused.
ain't stopping.
Yeah.
We getting
Yeah,
them
never
going.
let it stop. Hell yeah.
That's real.
That's what's up.
Oh, I forgot I was about to ask you. Oh yeah, would you rather be colorblind or have no taste buds, tasteless?
Wait,
Colorblind
colorblind
or
or no
taste?
Or like you can't taste nothing,
Ooh.
or colorblind.
I'd rather be colorblind.
I'd rather be tasteless.
Oh, tasteless.
I'd rather be tasteless.
Tasteless,
The
okay.
world too beautiful, bruh.
I'm about to say,
I'd rather be
It's
tasteless.
black, everything black and white. I wouldn't even know what this look
Yeah,
like.
what you
I'd
want?
be like,
You said tasteless?
I guess.
I
The
said
world-
if you were to be tasteless, you technically can't taste whenever you smell something, but you be able to smell.
Yeah.
So
You
have
can
a
kind of
good
get the taste
imagination.
of it by the smell.
Colorblind, you just
I'd
Yeah,
rather be
that's
colorblind.
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm a
choose. I
food
love
person.
My senses.
Uh-huh.
Like that's one of the things like
Yeah.
I was raised on in the form of love. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like certain foods that I
Yeah.
eat, they just
Bring that feeling
yes. So I
Yeah.
just I'm cool.
back. I feel you.
I think
I
I'd
feel
rather be
I be eating too much
Oh
candy.
man.
I
yeah.
can't do it.
I like to taste food though, man. Imagine life without tasting food.
That'd be crazy.
Imagine just eat it. How does that taste? I don't know. Nigga,
But
just eat
imagine,
it.
but imagine going to like the water and like
Can't see
you
shit
can't
but gray.
see it. Like
Oh,
you can
right.
see it, but like it ain't got the same pop.
Well, just imagine going to
Yeah.
a museum and you
Uh-huh.
just like, oh,
You just in here like
But how do we know how does a colorblind person see? How do we know that? How do we know they see a different color?
they test.
Oh, sorry.
Certain,
No, then
certain
again,
colors look different.
They may
Yeah.
see a whole nother color though that we
Yeah.
don't see.
Yeah,
like
that's how it
yeah.
is.
yeah,
it's all the spectrum. Like,
Yeah.
this is, light is just
Yeah,
colors are just a
this
spectrum
might be
of
green
light.
to them on
Yeah,
some
that
shit.
might be
But
a
even then,
whole-
they seeing something.
It's all in the
Colorblind,
eyes, man.
you ain't seeing nothing. You just
you see in black and white.
Black
So
and
is
white
a dog
TV.
colorblind?
I
Did they say that? But how do
They
we
can
know
see
that?
Certain,
Are we? Has somebody,
We don't have their eyes.
we don't have their
Like,
eyes. So
We don't have their perception. We can't see their reality.
Yeah.
So how do we really know if they're colorblind?
That's
they
what I was
just
trying
might
to
not
get
see
to.
the colors we see, but how we even know that?
they might see energy. You
Yeah,
sure? They
how-
might see
how
a
we
whole
even know?
spectrum of a whole different
We
world.
ain't never asked no dog, yo, what color?
Hey, what you see, bro?
Yeah,
Man,
technology.
look a little black and white.
You know what I'm saying? He don't know. Like we
Right.
can't even communicate.
They swear but down on dogs' vision is black and white. They swear about
They
that.
said that, yeah.
they
Yeah.
swear about it. We know it. I'm like,
Maybe
okay.
it can look at the eyes and like see if it has certain things
They may
in
look-
it.
yeah, I'm about
You
to
know
say
what
they
I'm
may
saying?
look
Maybe
in
it's
the
a
eyes
science
and
to
see,
it.
yeah.
I'm not smart enough to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Great. That's all you
Yeah.
can't do. You can't talk.
But I want to
Mm.
be. I'd rather be taste. I'd rather
Lassie?
no taste
Mm.
buds.
No taste buds.
Yeah.
I would miss the taste.
Cause
of
then I'm
good
still,
food.
cause I can still eat.
See?
I know.
Cause I can still eat. But like if I can't see
I
stuff,
know my mama might bring something out, taste this,
You know
and I'm
what
like, it look good.
yeah, I'll eat it. I'll eat it.
Man.
I'll eat it.
Good.
I'll eat
Bro.
it because I gotta eat. Like
I'm
it's
cool.
to live, so I ain't gonna taste nothing I eat. But like,
But I don't know if
I
I'll
don't
be
know if I
eating
can
for
see
real,
You
because
would,
I'll
so
just
you
be.
doing
yeah,
See?
because
You
if
know,
you can't taste it,
You
I
just
gotta
like
say that again.
Listen.
because you only
everything
eat things because you want to
want to
taste,
taste it.
Yeah,
so if I'm
alright.
eating shit I can't
True.
taste it, it'd be
That's
like,
true.
ugh.
I'm full. How does it taste? I don't know. I don't know.
But at the same time,
I got what I
you only
needed,
travel
though.
because you
I
want
don't
to
know
see
that
stuff.
now.
It's a hard one, bro.
Colorblind,
Honestly,
you can't see the sun. You
If
can't
you-
see the sunset.
If the world black and white, like where
If
would
the
you
world-
go? Why would you go and like you wouldn't even feel the need to go nowhere?
but you can still,
I
I feel like
you can still
sight.
see though.
I feel like sight affects so much.
But is it
though,
the same?
Yeah,
seeing,
you can
though?
still see though.
Is it the same though?
Seeing,
How
Just like
you know?
eating, just like taste.
But
Like, is it the same?
To
though?
them, it may be
Like,
the same though.
It
They
was
may,
cold.
Wait, you just sick the whole time. That's how it feel. You can't taste nothing.
I don't know.
you used to be eating food and not tasting it. Like, ugh.
No.
You ever had some food that had no taste to it, no flavor?
Yep.
Grits.
What?
Grits
have no flavor to them?
Butter in it.
Yeah, you
Some
gotta have
folks
something.
some,
Like,
Name a food that y'all had that had no flavor at all.
Grits.
Avocados obviously ain't got
Grits
no flavor.
definitely
Chicken.
do have no
Chicken.
flavor.
They got
Avocados,
flavor,
I just
but
take-
like
they
Yeah, I just hear
it's
chicken.
very
It's
little.
disgusting. I hate avocados.
I can eat it and know it's an avocado kind of like
Guacamole?
yeah.
Mm.
Macaroni.
Macaroni?
Pasta.
Yeah.
No flavor?
macaroni
I've had some people
without
with,
cheese.
I've had
like,
spaghetti.
You gotta
with
come over here
I've
on the
had spaghetti
holidays.
with no flavor.
Oh no, we cook over here. But I'm saying I've had some macaroni that was just.
Oh, you
like,
had some.
What the fuck?
Like
is
macaroni
this?
salad.
Yeah.
Like, that shit weak. Macaroni salad
Man,
weak.
don't be talking down macaroni salad.
You like
I
macaroni
macaroni
salad?
Yeah. I don't like coleslaw. I used to like coleslaw.
I hate
Coleslaw.
coleslaw.
Coleslaw is nasty.
No, there's a certain coleslaw that I like. Everybody can make coleslaw. Giant Eagles coleslaw smacks.
Giant Eagle coleslaw.
Yes.
Need a
I
sponsor.
don't know what that
Need a
shit
spot.
is.
Need a sponsor.
I ain't never had good coleslaw.
See,
Not
that's
that
what I'm
good.
saying. You
Yeah.
can't eat everybody's
I
coleslaw.
don't, it's the
though.
consistency of it. I got
And
this.
the taste.
It's
It's
something
supposed
about
to be-
it.
it's-
But also, I haven't had it in
Huh?
like 20 years. So
Supposed to be a
like
stand
maybe it's
up.
time.
It's the
Maybe
fact-
I'll
Oh,
try it
that's-
again to
oh.
see.
Yeah,
But
be
I
careful
don't know.
now.
It's the
cool.
fact that it's cold. It look like pre-cum is
Yeah.
in it.
Whoa.
and
Okay,
it's just
Freedom.
nasty.
Alright.
You're fucking nasty
Hey, I'm
now.
just saying.
That texture of it is just weird. The texture of coleslaw is just weird. Like I don't want to put it with none of my dishes. Like when, you know, it's like none of my food. Like yeah, like I can't get the coleslaw next to my.
I don't eat it.
I don't even eat that. I don't even know what to eat coleslaw with for real, cause I don't eat.
What food do
no
you?
more for real.
Well,
I don't see the point of eating
Yeah.
coleslaw.
well, what food do
I
y'all
don't know
eat then?
It ain't healthy.
On a weekly basis, what's y'all go to? Because mine, for instance, I like Philly, like chicken Phillies. Those are my go to
Chicken. I don't
every
eat.
week.
I like rice.
I can't say that now.
Y'all don't got to
Keep
go
it
to
real,
meal.
bruh. my family African. We eat rice a lot.
Fruits and
Too,
vegetables.
maybe too much.
I feel it.
I
bro.
would say
vegan.
Yeah.
fruits.
Yeah.
That's
I eat
really
like
all I
if we
eat.
talking about a real food, like
I like
just like
subs.
rice bowls and
I
stuff.
just recovered from a bad eating week. Don't plan on doing that again.
So you don't eat meat no more?
No.
Straight
no
fruits
meat.
and veggies?
Just fruits and veggies.
What happened?
Raw vegan?
Raw.
Raw
You
vegan?
never heard of something
That's
happen?
what's up.
What
Well,
happened? Like,
I'm actually transitioning to raw vegan where I can't eat anything cooked over
You still eating
20
cooked?
degrees. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm transferring to raw vegan.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
did.
my
Hawaii.
fruits and veggies, they're raw.
Yeah.
But there's certain
Organic,
stuff that I still
raw
cook.
organic. Yep. Yeah.
that
Yeah, that's
good.
It's
definitely
better.
keep you.
It's better for the body.
It
so.
is. 100%. Even the fruit that like we get from the stores is like
Oh my
not
gosh.
good.
I don't
Like
even want to talk. I don't
waxing.
even want to talk about
all
that.
that
Alright,
shit.
let's
Like, yeah. Like I eat that stuff and I'm just like,
Like who in here has watched What the Health?
Mm-hmm.
I heard of it. I heard it changed a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Like you watch that, you're not eating everything else.
yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I just
Like
don't.
I was a vegan.
I don't
when
crave
watched
it no
that,
more.
And then when I watched that, I was just like, yeah, I'm done with hot dogs.
I just don't crave it no more. Like
I'm done with
I don't
hot
even
dogs.
like-
I'm done with
yeah.
a lot of
The
stuff.
smell makes me sick.
I don't even want like I used to love
Polish
like
boys,
burgers.
I don't care. I'm done with
Burgers.
it.
Like
Polish boys,
burgers used
black
to be
people
my
love
thing.
Polish
I'm
boys.
done with it.
Like that boy better be talking about no Polish boys on that podcast. Talking about you don't like no Polish boys.
Cleveland, you know, people in Cleveland love their
They
Polish
gonna
boys.
attack Calvin.
Fire.
Talking about- That's how they be.
It's really just that
Talking
red
about Polish
meat, man.
boys.
It's that red meat. You gotta like
Honestly-
really let go of that red meat in that
Hey,
dairy, man.
when you tell a black person you're not eating pork no more, they attack
They
you. My
attack
family
you,
attacked
bro.
me. What you mean? You not your skin go dry up? I'm like,
Your skin gonna dry up.
my aunt and the aunts be saying your skin gonna dry up. You don't
suck
eat
the life
pork.
out of you?
I don't know. I stopped eating pork 3 years ago. But you crazy? You tripping?
You're gonna
mean,
lose your black.
You don't need it.
Your body,
I lost it, I guess.
Your body originally sends you signals, so you know what your body likes and what it doesn't.
But it don't, yo.
People
Yeah.
just ignore
You
it.
just ignore it.
I don't.
You know what makes you sick, and I know
We all
one
do
thing.
it. We all do it
Ice cream do
sometimes.
that
We all used
We
to
all
do
do
it.
it
Yeah, of
sometimes.
course.
Like it's you fall off the wagon sometimes, but it's
But-
like you gotta stay on it, cause like if
They
you
say-
if you don't stay on it,
They say if you can control what you eat, you'll take over your life.
yeah,
So
that's the biggest thing you do.
that's been my one goal.
I don't know if it's video.
That's the
but
thing.
I always do that shit.
I didn't know what to do.
No, control what you eat is key,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
You know
like
what
being
I
able
mean?
to
That's the
It
control
is.
thing you
what
do
you
most.
eat.
But
Yeah.
I like sweets. That's one thing I'm always like. Yeah,
That's the shit that gets me, bro. It's fucking candy, bro. I don't
I
eat
can stay
meat
away
and
from
shit
candy.
like, but
I can stay
candy,
away
bro.
from
I
candy.
just
it's not going
When I
nowhere.
see,
hard,
when I
bruh.
see candy, I chug water.
I need and
That can fill
I
me
like
up.
I gotta do something else. Like I
Yeah,
gotta be
like,
like if I'm
nah.
walking past the grocery store, like do I want to go in and just grab a couple? Like one bag of candy ain't gonna kill me, but it is gonna kill me.
What kind of candy do y'all like then?
Gummy worms.
Bruh.
Gummy worms? What you got? What you got? What you got, Calvin? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I used to work at
Twix.
Planet Fitness. I had to get over that. I saw
Yeah.
I saw them purple fruities all day.
Yeah.
Fruities,
So
fruities.
like,
Oh,
yeah,
fruity
I was,
slap. Fruity
I was
slap.
getting messed up.
What about you, Freedom? 5, 4,
They
3,
was
2,
giving
1.
them out at the-
Twix.
at the-
Twix. What about you?
Giving
5,
them
4,
out
3,
at
2,
the-
1.
Man, bro, I'd be looking at it and
Go.
salivating. Like it was all
Gummy worms?
bad. I was
What about
in
you?
shock.
I'm on a
Like,
high
what?
chew kick right now.
Sugar.
High shoe kid?
At one
Yeah.
point,
What's
I
that?
just took it
It's
and put
like
it in the
a
cabinet.
Oh, the high
a better
chew?
version of a Starburst.
What?
But there's like,
There's a
there's-
better version.
listen, just hear me out now. There's pomegranate, there's kiwi, there's acai, there's mango, there's y'all. I should bring
what?
a bag.
The high chew.
High
candy.
chews.
It was cool. I just never get them.
Them kids fucked them up.
I never.
Man,
Kids gonna
they
eat whatever.
smack.
No,
I
but
should
they
bring a
them
bag
high chews.
in.
If
High
you had
chews.
high
High
chews over
chews.
everything, they
I'm not
bring them
hip.
high
Do you
chews.
like
I ain't
them?
hip either.
Are they good?
Oh, high chews slap. I thought they was hype, but then they had this
chews.
one. It's like a pomegranate something and a dragon fruit. Them shits hit
Yeah,
like they just the taste is like damn, but they terrible for you.
I gotta stop eating candy, bruh.
Yeah,
Can't tell me
no,
about new
candy's
candies,
terrible.
bruh.
Nah,
Don't tell me about new
I'm
candies.
Yeah, he gonna be at
I'm
CVS.
Yeah, bruh. No, hell no.
No,
They
you
too
gotta
expensive,
go
bruh.
to-
I go to the dollar store.
Like the Asian market.
I shouldn't pay no more than
And
$1
get
for
the
my
big
candy.
bags, y'all. The big joints.
See, I don't eat
That's
candy
dangerous.
too much. I just eat the
You
sweets
to
too
my
much.
soul.
I like Krispy Kreme donuts when they fresh off that pallet. God damn it,
Nobody
everybody.
but Krispy Kreme.
Oh, see, y'all know. Listen,
looked at each other like,
y'all know you go to Krispy
Like-
Kreme, you walk in and they coming
Oh,
fresh off that
man.
pallet. You see the glaze drizzle on that donut,
look.
and they give you one. They're like, this is your donut. And you be like,
Aw,
oh,
see.
thank you.
I'll pay
Thanks for the
$5 for one of them fresh donuts,
Bruh.
bruh.
Donuts do
Straight out
it.
the oven.
Butter razor time.
Fresh out.
That stuff
Hey,
is
God.
they doing you get one free until June 5th, y'all. By the
tell me
way, any Krispy Kreme, I keep seeing it on Facebook every day.
Bless
Didn't you
you.
say they
You
endorsed by
get a free donut.
KKK?
I think.
I can't.
They endorsed by the KKK.
Well, look, goddamn it, I'm getting one of those damn
That's
donuts.
what they just said.
No.
What? What'd you just say?
Stop ruining
I'm
shit
not
for us.
Ruined.
I ain't hear what you said. You gotta
Hey,
hit.
yeah,
just
no,
messed up
say it in the
everything.
mic.
What'd
We
you
didn't
say?
hear
The
you.
mic's
My
right
heart
there.
is broken.
You gotta break it down.
No,
So-
don't break it down.
I don't know how to break
Please
it down.
break it
I'm
down.
dirty.
Please
Come on,
just let
man,
me.
Come on.
So, Krispy Kreme was created by the KKK. If
I'm
you
glad
think
I ain't
about it,
recording
there's
this.
2 Ks in the title.
It's real.
Look it up. It might say, might not. I don't know. I just heard it.
Okay, so it's a possibility.
Oh,
Okay.
speculation.
I just believe it, though.
Okay,
There
okay.
you
I'm
are.
gonna look
Hold
it
on,
up.
you look
So,
I don't know.
Cool.
okay, then, so y'all want to get on that topic a little bit. Y'all hear about these restaurants we probably go to that support Donald Trump and
Yeah.
his president thing? How do y'all feel about that? Me, I
I
personally
don't eat
give a
at
fuck.
them anyways.
I do. I love Chick-fil-A.
If you think I'm gonna stop eating because of him, no.
That's how I feel.
I mean, if we being honest,
be gone,
if-
and I'ma still eat Wendy's.
look,
So you gonna
it-
still eat
Like,
Wendy's?
I mean,
People are like, I'm
Chick-fil-A.
done eating it. I'm not eating no more. I'm like, bullshit.
I
gotta
gotta eat
just-
it now because my stomach gonna hurt, but before, no.
I
feel
mean,
it.
it just depends on how important
Man,
it
that
is
thing
to
just
you.
keeps turning.
Yeah.
Like for real, because if you want to take it, it depends on how far you want to take it. Cause yeah, you could do it for the fast food, but like if you really want to do it, you can't watch the NBA, you can't watch the NFL. You know what I'm saying? If you
can't do
really
nothing
want to
for
take it
real.
to that, if you
Yeah.
really want to take it,
Good
because
point.
rich people voted for Donald Trump because that's what Republicans
Business.
do. That's money. They gonna make money if a
Business.
Republican is the president. We all should make money if a Republican's president, though. Like they got the opportunities, but they obviously don't give them to us. But like
Yeah,
it's always an opportunity to elevate. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna take it this far, you got, you know what I'm saying. Depending on how far you want to take it.
You
I don't.
know?
Me personally, when
If
I
you
see
gonna do it,
those,
don't do
I
it
don't
at
really eat at
50%.
those. I don't really eat at their fast food restaurants anyway. So I don't really, you know what I'm saying. I don't know who support them and who don't. For real, how do I know who vote that place that I go to that I don't know who their owner is?
A lot of business people do because he helps them out
Yeah.
business wise. And I tell
Yeah.
people it's bigger than people think it's just purely race. No, it's
Bigger. Than
it's
that.
bigger than that. They care about money. These people are ran off money. They don't give a fuck. He helping us out with money, so we're gonna go that way. That's how I look at it. Like, hey, well, protect y'all business, and that's y'all business. Go protect it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna eat Chick-fil-A.
I mean, you got the right to vote for whoever you got the right to vote for whoever you want to vote for. I'm not.
Yeah.
I ain't- oh, hell
I'm not gonna
no.
tell you who to vote for. Like for real out here, like you
That's
know
how
what
I
I'm saying?
feel.
Especially if you, because there's so many issues to have a voice
How
on.
do
Like
you feel about the voting?
I didn't
obsolete.
vote.
Huh?
I didn't vote last
I
time.
feel like voting is becoming obsolete. This lady, we was watching a video earlier, and she was a black woman. She was upset people tore up the shit in her neighborhood. You feel me? And ain't living there, you know. And she was like, "All y'all better be able to vote." But once you start to get hip, your vote don't matter. You know,
I was just about to say that.
everything that government is planned way in before, you feel me? They plan who the next president is going to be. They know the certain. You think all the pandemic was just a fluke? You feel me? You think
Do
you
your
know
research.
they're
we
killing
ain't heard
this.
shit about the election.
You feel me? So it's all
coming.
a plan. You feel me? So it don't matter if you're able to vote. We think, oh, voting matters. They want niggas to vote and not be in the streets. Or actually, let's conform with each other. Let's create our own tribe. That's what's gonna hurt them. You feel me? Yeah, they want you to vote to make you think your vote matters, to make you think you feel like you matter because I'm signing a ballot.
I was telling my parents that they got so mad.
Yeah, and people hate to hear that shit, but that's the truth.
Like, man, you been
Like,
treated
what?
like a
Why do
puppet.
we think our shit matters? We getting killed in the street, but then they want niggas to vote.
So,
me,
so
you're
you
a
feel that
puppet,
voting does
man.
not motherfucking matter?
I feel like if you, I don't know. I feel
The
like if you,
electoral college has the last say.
Because you know a lot of people about to be
If you think
criticizing
your
us now
vote
for saying
I
matters,
that.
feel like
so,
are
it
in
matters on
denial.
a. I feel like it matters on a local level.
A local level.
On a
yeah.
local level, it matters.
okay,
Because
okay.
like if people do go vote for like the levies for schools, because they just nobody vote, so ain't nobody, the schools ain't getting no money, and then the schools get worse. And, you know, that's what happened to Brush. Like,
Yeah, I know.
levies wasn't passing when we was at Brush sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's little things. I feel like it just depends on if you feel like if it's worth it. Like president, I think that's something that they just not gonna. It's such a complicated job that I don't think they're just gonna leave it up to the people.
Yeah.
I think they gotta have they say too. Like, our vote matters to a degree, but like they vote matters too, like a lot more. And if everybody, if all
It's
the
just
rich
the way
people,
to vote for
you know,
real.
if all the rich people want Donald Trump to be president,
that shit is
guess
broken.
who president?
Listen.
Money matters.
You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
yeah.
Say that again.
It's the way to the vote.
Money
Because
matters.
everybody went out and
Shit.
voted for Hillary, technically. You know what I'm saying? But
But say,
like,
didn't she win votes by like
she won
1,000
popular
or
vote.
something?
She won a
A
popular
couple
vote.
thousands, yeah.
It's all about the money and connections and power
But
in
he
America.
smashed on the he smashed her on the electoral in
was
some
like
places,
over
like Ohio. Like,
200 more
And it
votes in the
shows.
electoral college.
And it shows. So, what does the people vote really matter?
Yeah.
And we voting for white supremacy.
but we also don't know everybody vote, because we know our vote.
Yeah.
But like,
So who are we
not-
told to vote
but we
for?
We not all of Ohio. We just like this
Yeah.
city in Ohio. Like, Ohio is a lot of motherfuckers. Like, drive down to Columbus,
Yeah.
you go through Trump country for like an
So-
hour.
And even then, when you press the machines, how do you know if shit ain't all right? I vote for this, but is going into somebody else's vote?
Right.
Yeah, I don't
we
even
don't
know.
We
shit.
would never know.
I mean,
I
all I'm
heard
gonna
the-
say is every vote, every election, there's always some issues with the voting.
Right.
There's
ballots.
always.
Every single time. So,
I heard the reason Trump got voted for president is because he was a businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that was
Well, a lot of
they
people-
Power,
wanted-
man. Money
They
and
wanted to
power.
try something new or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
I
a lot of
believe it.
people, a lot of people thought that.
To make America run off corporate.
A lot of people felt that way. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like, it's
get
so
it,
many
but
issues.
dang.
It's so many issues. Like, everybody picked like they couple issues, and whoever they feel like fits those issues, you know what I'm saying, they vote for. Like, that's
Mm-hmm.
so. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it matters or not. Like,
Fuck
I guess
politics.
that's
I
the-
said I'll start voting when I start seeing more colors of people up there. When I
Yeah.
start seeing the Asian man.
Yeah,
when
more
I start
people
seeing
that-
black. When
Different
I see.
I need
Yeah,
to see
different
more people that look
ethnicities,
like
yeah.
look
Now-
like me, or
then I'll
like,
be like, oh shit.
And it's not tailored to
Let me
one
go the
race.
fuck
right.
up there.
I need
and
people
vote.
who can like
I can
see
relate
my
to.
perspective. Like,
Yes.
they gotta know what it's like to be poor, or like have nothing in this country and build
Obama
yourself
was like
up.
that, man.
Prioritize
He's from
Yeah.
Chicago.
So
You
it's
gotta-
like, it's
But
like,
even
there's no
then-
reason for us to vote right now.
Yeah, you gotta know.
So-
You gotta. I gotta see more people like that I get it. I gotta see more people that get this. Like, everybody's struggle. Like,
It's almost like it's tailored already.
It
yeah.
is. It
I
is.
mean,
So,
only certain people
For
get to
parents to
run.
tell us to vote, for parents to tell us to vote, it just don't make sense.
Like, they always say vote for lesser of two evils. Like, if you don't like both,
And that's
parents.
the
I'm like, what the
problem,
fuck?
See, I don't even
What does that
understand that. My
mean?
parents said that this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
like my parents said that crap.
Why do I have to? Why
Vote
do I
for
have
evil.
to
I don't
settle?
vote for
Vote
evil.
for
Why
two
do-
less.
So when y'all was growing up, who was y'all told to vote for? That's my big
you
question today. What political party was y'all told to vote for?
I mean, I was never told to vote.
Oh, okay, you know what I mean.
Me personally, I was never told to
I
vote
don't
one.
even remember.
We never talk about it. I just know all I can from what I can remember. Like, first one I really remember
I think
was like
Democrats, what they told
Obama.
me.
Democrats,
in
what
high
they
school.
did.
That's what
And
they
my
told
mom
me.
was obviously voting for Obama. You know what I'm saying? So
of course.
it's really just been Obama, and then like now we got Trump. You know.
So
what
she
I'm
didn't
saying?
vote back for Al Gore.
I don't remember. I don't know
Oh.
who she. I'm sure she. I don't know who she voted
He's a
for.
youngin'.
I never
got you.
asked for real. I'm sure she voted for probably like I don't even. Like,
Yeah, I was
probably
introduced to her
Al
early.
Gore. Probably Democrat. I'm
Al
sure.
Gore.
Because she definitely don't vote Republican.
I was about to
So
say a lot of people say people voted for Obama just because he was black and didn't look into his reasoning.
Honestly, yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because we saw somebody like us.
A blind
So
side
he at
vote.
least
He
has some
acknowledged
extra
everything.
perspective
Yeah.
that other person don't have. He is black. Whatever he supports is whatever. But he black and he been poor and he know what it's like. So he at least gets it. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as whatever policies he can implement and stuff, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the person to talk to on that. I don't know all of them. It's a lot of them, and I doubt he could.
He couldn't do shit
because he don't control the system.
But he has so much resistance.
I be telling people the president is not the president. Y'all gotta remember that.
He's the figurehead.
He's the face.
He's the person to talk to talk to the country and talk to other people.
To calm everybody down.
He's the fucking the puppet, man.
He's
Leave it tonight.
That's it. He just tells people, "Hey, I got this," but when you say, "Oh, this is what I'm gonna do," and then they veto your shit or they say you can't do it, you don't have no power. If I'm the president,
fight him.
Yeah, if I'm the president and they say, "Oh, this can't pass, this ain't gonna work, we not doing this," then what power do you have? If I'm the business owner of my company and y'all niggas telling me you can't do that, why? You feel me? So what do it matter if what I say matter?
It's just so much resistance when you become president.
Yeah,
because
you got a board to look to.
Because you can't please everybody.
No, you can't. You'll never please.
You can't please everybody, bro. Like it don't matter if he got it. If Trump get in, all the people over here mad. Hillary get in, all these people mad. Everybody mad. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say fuck all that. Let's get kings and queens. Fuck all that.
Nah, fuck all that. I don't know. I do think is that presidential terms should be longer. I think like just because I feel like you need more time to really get shit done. Like you give somebody 4 years.
That can backfire.
Maybe 8 years. But by the time they finish, that next person gonna come in. It's gonna take 2 years for them to undo everything this person just did. Now you know what I'm saying? It's just like
time they really get
because it's always bounced Republican, Democrat, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. While the real shit is just they just stacking money.
It's like being a coach of a new team.
You know what I'm saying? Like they
People
just stacking money.
All right, 1 year you can change shit. No,
that's what I never understood.
Since the 70s, all these billionaires have been doing is stacking money.
So politics is all about money, though.
Yeah.
So look, I'm on a deep level though. This is when we should learn about money and shit and start our own political shit. You see I'm going with this?
Yeah.
And that's why I keep on telling you right now, this is when we need to do this shit. You know? You get this money and then start our own shit.
Start a new party. Why can't we have our own political party?
We did at point
at least to have a seat at the table.
I don't want to sit at their table though.
But I mean, we live here, so we gonna need a seat at some type of table.
We need our own table.
It's just to get a voice. It's just to get a consciousness.
But you know, we can have our own voice in our community because we'll never have a true voice, even if we sit at that table. It's not made for us.
Yeah,
we had a Black Wall Street though.
Yeah, and you see they bombed that bitch.
If we had cameras, they might not have done it.
Yeah, it would have been differently handled. Yeah. Well, they would have sabotaged it, but it'd been in a different way.
Like it's harder to just come in and bomb shit when it's cameras everywhere. Like it's a little hard. I mean, guess not though, because they still.
I said they killing niggas now, and they doing it on camera. So
they just don't care.
We gotta block it out though to keep winning. Gotta block it out to keep winning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's my answer to all the stuff going on. Gotta block it out and
block
keep
out that
winning.
hate, bruh.
Block it out. It's a distraction. I always bring this up, man. I was at the park last summer, down the lake. This guy randomly came over and just talked to me. It's like, long story short, racism and all that, it's a distraction. Oh, yeah. And I was like, what? It hit me like, what's he talking about?
You think about it,
it is. Yeah, I thought about it. It's a distraction.
Keep your head down and stay in your lane, man.
It's real. It's real.
Definitely real.
It's real, 100%.
Yeah, it's real.
But if you focus on it all the time, it'll fuck you up. It'll fuck you up.
And it will set you back too.
It'll fuck you up, man.
Especially for black people.
You can tell those people.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, we can't keep on.
I can't go in the store without seeing it. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta just ignore these niggas because that's their problem.
How do y'all?
I ain't doing shit, bro. So until the cops get involved, like I'm just gonna ignore your ass.
How do y'all ignore me? Just whatever.
Because then it's like, then it's a different issue.
Walk the fuck out.
Yeah. Like, I remember I was at CVS with my brother when we was going in to get like Father's Day cards or something for my dad, and nobody was in the store, and you know it's a nigga at the front, white dude at the front, and he just how y'all doing? And we like cool, go over there. I'm not paying no attention.
Right.
Like I'm looking at cards and shit. So we finally figure out our cards. We turn around. This nigga over here fixing gift cards and shit. I'm like, bro, come on. You gotta back up, bro. You just all in my space. Like, you watching us, obviously. Like, you stay your ass up. You're the cashier. Go cashier, nigga. Like, I don't want you over here watching me doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But I can't get caught up in that. Yeah. That's that nigga. Now you gotta walk over here. If that made you feel better, whatever, nigga. But I got my card. I'm out this bitch. Like,
I feel it.
But I don't know, man. You just can't ignore it. You gotta ignore it. You gotta try to ignore it as much as possible.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta be
everywhere.
aware, but you gotta live life.
Yeah.
You can't overthink it because you will, like I said, be in that mental trap.
Break the stigmas.
Yeah.
Break them
So
stigmas.
you could tell who's caught up in it and who's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their world is so dry and so confined to a box. Like they don't have their own sense of awareness or so consumed with what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I ran into a dude at my job that was like that, man. He was so bitter and dry. It was ridiculous.
How was he? Was he like, hey, Calvin, how you doing today?
No, like it was to the point where he got off on being racist. Like
He just want to know.
That
Like,
was what he thrived on.
Yeah.
Like I watched him call one of
how
my
they be.
employees racist just to get his reaction. And I promise you, when he got his reaction, dude's face lit up.
Yeah, it's what he want.
Like he
what he want.
was loving it, and he'll tell me like, "Yo, I'm about to make him hate me more."
Oh.
And I was like,
This was
"Yeah,
a white
bro."
dude?
No, this was one of us.
Oh, brother.
And he was so dry.
Oh shit.
Like, and it was
Tell us about
a daily thing for him. Like every day he came in,
Oh, he liked fucking with me.
he would
I'm
say,
about to pressure.
"I bet you thinking nigger this and nigger that."
Oh,
Oh, he was saying
he's
this-
causing a problem.
He was saying this to the white people we work with.
Causing problems.
Just causing
It's
problems.
just like, bruh, you gotta chill.
he the
bruh.
problem.
I'm gonna need you to chill.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's people like he the problem.
Like he never came up to me and said it,
Yeah.
but I could see him antagonizing everybody else
Right.
about it.
Making, yeah. Hey, I don't know.
Because
Yeah,
majority
you
of
put
the
them in a
people,
tough spot.
I work
people
with are
don't want
white.
to hear that.
Yeah.
So he was just he was just sucking
What?
everybody dry.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah, that was my boss.
Yeah,
Like,
your
he
boss
was
is
like,
against his own
man.
people.
Yeah,
Can you tell us
when I
about
was
this
working at
story?
Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Yeah, he came in and straight up gave all the white people. It was only like 3-4 because we worked in the warehouse, so it wasn't too many white people doing that shit. So it was mainly blacks, and he came in, gave the white dudes positions where they didn't have to work, so they would check the trucks, so they could just stand there all night and just check them while we building. Or all right, I need you to pull it in. Never any black
kiss
people.
ass.
And he was a coon. You feel me? A nigga, but he did everything
Kiss
he was
ass.
told instead of trying to uplift and help us.
I can't stand
You
people
know,
like that.
he was sabotaging. He fired dudes who've been there for 15 plus years. You know, got people rolled up, and he just sabotaged.
nigga.
You know,
Hey,
fuck people like that. But,
yeah.
but you know, you got to remember that though.
Gosh.
And that's why
He
I got
has to
fired.
live with himself though.
Yeah. He
Think
gave
on a
up.
deep level. I get
People
you. That's
like
fucked
that
up what
gave up,
happened.
man.
Yeah.
But he has to live
He
with
gotta live
himself.
with it.
And guess
Yep.
what? I bet he's living.
Oh, it's
ooh,
gonna
ooh.
come back and bite him.
He's
Oh,
bite
it's
him now.
It's gonna
Oh, he
eat
got
him
fired
up.
and everything.
His
We
ass
heard.
is big.
It's gonna eat him up when he realized, bruh, they out to get you too.
Yeah.
Oh, cause we was.
You
We
gonna
was
see
like,
it.
we plotting on this nigga. We said we was gonna. My mom was about to go up there
Oh.
because it was just bad. Like I was about to fight the nigga, and it take
ain't
a
worth
lot for me to fight. And my
Yeah.
mom like, just calm, just walk out. She was
It
like,
ain't
just
worth
leave. It ain't worth all that.
Do you find ego does that to people though?
Hell yeah.
Ego,
Yeah.
you know, hey,
What?
hey,
Once you see
yeah.
us working and you get the stroke in your ego, it's hard to kill that momentum.
But your ego get killed when you get killed and whatnot like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
I learned that, man. 'cause
Gotta lose that ego.
a lot of people get that with these positions, though. Like he said in their job, I witnessed it personally, not with me, but like around other coworkers. Person like assistant manager,
Yeah.
and they thought it was the shit. They was, hey, go do this. I was like, nigga, what? You are
Killing
assistant
your-
manager. You're 45.
Right. Relax. bro. You ain't doing nothing.
Killing
Like,
your ego is gaining revelation to control.
But how do you kill an ego though?
It's different ways, man.
I
Many
think
No,
ways.
it's-
you have to kill
really?
your own
There are
ego.
many
It's
ways
just
to kill your
denying-
ego. Many ways.
I would just say it's denying your pride. When you deny your pride, you're almost really killing your ego.
So let's say if my
Like if-
pride's about to get in the way, is that let's say for instance, go ahead.
But no, go ahead.
For instance, like we was playing basketball one day. I don't know, someone was having somebody started yelling, then my pride got in the way, and like nigga, who you talking to? You know what I mean?
Well-
But I became aware of it. So
Yeah.
is that what you're talking about?
The pride in that
That's
situation
part of
would
losing your
be
ego.
every
Okay.
situation doesn't require a
Okay.
response.
Yeah, not thinking too highly of yourself.
Yeah, like
I
You
got
just
You equal.
you just a flesh. You just a little flesh thing here. You know what I'm saying? You just you can be killed or taken out. You know what
you're
I'm
a
saying?
dust
Like
that
you,
comes for a while and
yeah,
you fade
Or
away after
you
that.
out. Like,
Yeah.
Or just
So-
recognize that I was just him the other day.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel me?
staying
And be
grounded.
like, it was a dick who was in my position. Now I could be someone better.
Right.
So then they fuck with me,
Like-
just like how we didn't fuck with the last person.
Learning how to keep your head down when it's really up.
Yeah.
That's how you kill your pride.
And
Like
more people
I may
respect-
have it all, but I don't need to flaunt it or show it. And I'm not greedy. I know how to give
you
back.
don't feel that need.
Yeah.
You don't feel that need to
That's
show
how,
it off.
that's
for,
really
like,
how you kill your ego. And once you do that, man, you really gain control over everything.
don't want that attention. You ain't doing things for attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just.
But that's what programmed to do. Music teaches that. All rappers glorify their egos.
For sure.
You feel me? So it's something along your spiritual journeys. Because even like biblical don't talk. Like, all right, lose your ego. You feel me? It doesn't talk about that. You know, so spirituality for me taught me the death of an ego is a blessing for you. Because now you see yourself as equal.
It's like a rebirth.
Yeah. So we have to understand that, you know, the music we play is cycling your ego, you know, because you think, oh, I got money, I'm better than. You feel me? Women think, well, what kind of car he drive? You feel me? Like, oh, he ain't sure
I got me a Highlander, baby.
Yeah, I know you
2006.
don't. But I just heard one of our friends over the weekend.
It's just like the ego and the super
I say it
ego.
after, but they was like, why are you talking to them? They look all dusty and stuff. You feel me? And I'm like, well, you don't know what they come from. I'm like, just because they don't look like how you would like them to look, what does that mean? You feel me? You're going based off of ego instead of getting to know these dudes instead of saying, oh, look at the car they driving. So, you know. I said, shit. That car getting home to work. Right. You feel me?
We're at that age where
let a tree fall on the car. Let's see how you react.
We're at the vulnerable age right
these
now.
Cars is like, man, these cars is like tinfoil right now.
You gotta make moves, man.
Yeah, we're at the age right now. I mean, hey, it's either you gonna win or you gonna lose. You know, people are becoming very vulnerable to things.
And this is the time to establish yourself.
Like he might have that little dusty car, but like. He making this shit happen. He got his own shit. Like, he might just got that dusty car because he got $10,000 invested in this, and he waiting for this to take off.
Sounds like
you know what I'm saying. Like that car, that car worked.
At least
that car get me there. Like,
and guess what? The person with the nice ass car. Not all the time, person nice ass car can be in debt. They can be owing so much they behind a month.
If you got a nice ass car, you probably gotta pay for that.
Some people winning though. Some people are winning. You know,
living beyond their means.
Yeah, but some people are living beyond their means. You know,
that reminds me.
That's part of killing that ego, man. Like you ain't too high.
You can't afford that damn car.
That reminds me of
me. I say I can't afford that shit.
What? Oh yeah, good car.
I say that. Like, I can't afford that shit.
That's like you want to.
Yeah,
I want a Bentley.
I
ain't about to go sit here go give her down, pay $1,000 a month for it.
No,
busting my ass to pay a car.
Busting my ass for who?
That reminds me of this redneck who had a truck. He just had a regular He had a regular pickup truck, and you could tell it was like maybe 2000 pickup truck.
Yeah.
And he was driving. He opened a compartment, and I promise you, his compartment was filled with hundreds.
Baller.
But the thing that caught my eye was in the comments, and everybody was saying, "Now go buy yourself a decent car." I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!"
The material.
That's all you saw was the car. Yeah. He opened the glove compartment, and literally, as God is my witness, hundreds fell out of that compartment.
You see them hundreds,
and they was like, "Go buy yourself a better car." I was like.
He ain't worried about that.
I bet you ain't made half the money he made in a lifetime of what he got saved up.
Having a reliable car is a blessing. Cause my truck's reliable. I drive it every damn day. It's a blessing. But
I need a car to get me from
it ain't everything.
It ain't everything.
I said a new car. Ain't
new cars fuck up a lot.
I got a car note, but my car is old.
I may be rolling.
That bitch oil change and she rolling good.
I just got some new tires last week.
My car 11 years old, man.
Yeah.
Feel me?
I just lived and got around without a car. Like. It ain't everything. You don't always need a car.
And I was on the bus for so long.
It's all about what you want to handle, bro. Like
your
you can set up life however you want. You can live a life with no phone and no car and no big house.
Or you live life with a big house.
I really want to try that though.
If you want to, like you know,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm aiming for that big shit right now. I'll be real. I've been deserving this shit. I do want a Maybach. I do want a nice shit though. I am starting to get to that level though.
I feel you.
Cause I deserve it. But I did learn to embrace the little things like being here at my parents' crib.
There's nothing wrong with it though.
You know what I mean?
Like, we shouldn't make people feel like it's something wrong with having material things. Just realize
I want that Rolex.
But that's so what y'all say?
Yeah. Just realize it's material.
Would y'all say wanting that's a distraction?
What?
Wanting the Maybach and material things like that?
No, because it might keep you focused on your shit.
It keep me focused. I need a nice car.
How long would that really last?
I mean, like
you might get a Maybach and be like, okay, now I got a new goal.
What you about to say?
It's just I feel like it's awareness. That's all it is.
No, I like nice shit. How long can that last for somebody?
Until you get the Maybach.
Until you get the new Maybach.
Then you got a new question to ask. Because like now it's like what? Because you got that Maybach.
Go here, Chantel. What you about to say?
But it's saying like, what is that material possession really mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, once you get there, it's just like.
Well, why is material possessions our goals in life? Why isn't it? you know, some of substance.
Because we all want something.
Hold on,
You
go
got
ahead.
allergy?
She's trying to.
Nah, just my eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was doing the same thing.
I was gonna
earlier.
say, I feel like if your heart is in the right place, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then some people don't know for real. Like, that may be their goal. They don't know, like, okay, I could have better goals than just a Maybach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some people aren't exposed
But if-
to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but if
I
you
want
like
nice
focused,
shit.
if you focused
I'm
on
being
your
real.
stuff,
Focus on it.
Yeah.
I feel like if you
I'm being
focused
real.
on your stuff and you happy with your life, like you can live life however you want. Everybody got the choice to live their life however they want. Everything
True.
is different to everybody. There's great people who are help everybody and they got material possessions as well. You know what I mean? Like, so it's all about what you want, but like you shouldn't feel bad if you want that, because it might keep you focused. The fact that you do want that, you might want other things as well, but you also be like, but I want a Maybach too, because
Right.
That's
you
what
know.
I want.
yeah, because why not? I mean, I want
gonna have one of the
certain
Bentley
things.
in
you
3
know.
years.
We all want something.
That,
We all want
about 3
something.
years.
Our wants are different.
Yeah.
That reminds
4:30.
me of this speech that I heard, and I think it was about Will Smith. He was like, "What drives you? Some people
Pussy.
love drives you. Some people materials drive
Yeah.
you. Some people
Had to throw it off.
being in
Who
poverty
said
drives you." But he asked the question. It's a good question. He was like, "But what drives you every day?"
Everybody got something.
And when you think about it, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, that's real.
I found out what drives me, man. Freedom. Shout out to freedom. No, for real, but being free though. Being free drives me, to be honest. You know, this like how I've been living for the last year. Wake it up, do Uber I want to, save my money, do podcasts if I want to, about to go travel out the country I want to. That's what drives me. And I'm going to keep doing whatever it is to keep doing this, but on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Because eventually I want more money, you know, my own
Yeah,
crib.
for sure.
Y'all know. So that's what drives me personally.
So
though.
we should go around the room and see
Yeah.
Well, that was
what
mine.
drives everybody.
What drives
Let's start over there.
Yeah, what drives you?
You slumped, bro?
Cow.
You slumped over there?
Yeah, man. I've been sleeping now.
Brother Freedom
I've been
slump
up since
mode.
8.
Oh,
Alright.
shit.
All
You want me
right.
to go?
Since she don't want to go first, what drives me is I just want to be able to take my ancestors to the next level.
Ooh.
Like, honestly speaking, like when I graduate, get my diploma, you know what I'm saying, and move on from there. Like, I want to be able to take them with me to
Yeah.
say we all made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's it.
And you're doing that right now.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Keep it
Okay,
going.
not up my nose.
All right, I'm the same as Justin. Honestly, traveling is my main goal, really, because I've been stuck in this bubble of Cleveland all my life. Not all of it, but little dabbling of going different places. But being on the road is like a stimulant for me.
I feel that.
So just seeing new surroundings, atmospheres, cultures, food, all that is a nice drive. So once I get a car, I'm out. Y'all ain't seen
Out of here. I can see it. How your camera with you be rolling.
What about you, bro?
See now.
Well, I think we know what drives you.
Yeah.
It's in your title.
Yeah, my biggest one is it's a couple actually. My biggest one is freedom, but then fulfilling my purpose. I think that's one of my driving forces in life. Not living for 9 to 5 money, but just feeling complete with myself. I don't really care about possessions.
Wholeness.
Yeah, you know, I just want to feel at the end of my road and be like, I did that shit.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm on my bed or when I walk out this dimension, be like, Z, you lived a grand life. You did everything that you said you wanted to accomplish, and I'm so proud of you. You know, just talking to myself like that and then just leaving.
Right.
That's really what drives me. Just
Yeah,
purpose.
I feel that.
Sounds
What about you,
wonderful,
bro?
freedom.
For me, it's just like I just want to write a good story, man. That's like for me. I just want to write the best story I could possibly write with my life.
Yeah.
So that way, when I'm gone, it's somebody can look at it and be like, "Oh, damn, I could do that." You know what I'm saying? Just like inspire people. That's all I really want to do. Is just like write the best story I could possibly write, and along the way help people like my brother and my people that's close to me. You know what I'm saying? And just inspire them to learn something. Just teach people stuff. Like
Right.
it's all it's about. So like just writing a good story to teach. That'll teach people some. You know what I'm saying? Just like the
Yeah.
gods and stuff. Like they leave stories behind, like Hercules and shit like that. Like, why can't we be like that?
We
Why
is
can't
that.
you know what I'm saying? Why can't we just leave stories behind that inspire people? That's what we do, you know?
The Book of Doobie.
Yeah,
The Book of
this would be-
Doobie Rogers.
Yes,
the
that
epic,
better be
the
a
epic of Doobie Rogers. That's
You
the
feel
book.
me?
The epic of
Right.
Doobie
Like I've been
Rogers.
telling you, this
Sounds
is
like a
it,
good
man.
comic.
Yeah,
This is it.
Facts.
I've been saying it all year, everybody. This is it.
yeah.
This is that story right
It's
now.
writing the
That's
story.
like
Like, what is?
right
How did your
now.
story go? Like, is your story? Did you spend 10 years of your story not chasing something that you love? You know what I'm saying? Or you finding something that you love? Like, it's cool to work for people, but like, don't give them more than you give yourself.
Mhm.
Pretty much, you know what I mean? Don't give them more than you give yourself. How you gonna work 8 hours for them, 40 hours every week for them, but you can't give yourself like 5 hours to put in some work on something? You know what I mean? Like, so just use your time wisely, man. That's all it's about. Using your time wisely.
Words by Doobie Rogers.
That's it.
What about you, brother Calvin?
Oh
Brother
God.
Calvin. Calvin's world. Calvin's
Honestly,
world.
it's three things drive me. I would say the first one really is wholeness, being able to master yourself really drives me. But the other two, one would be impact, and the other one would be to break the generational curse that's on my family.
You doing it now?
That is probably the greatest one of all. Breaking that curse, and I'm the only one who's noticed it too. So breaking that curse is really important to me.
You gotta notice it to break it.
And the curse that's on my parents. So those would be,
You gotta notice it.
yeah. Those would be the ones that really drive me.
You broke it already. You broke it already.
Breaking it.
On the deep level, you broke it
Yeah.
already. We're gonna have the same conversation 5 years from now.
That
It's gonna be like you broke it. You been broke it. For you to know you broke it, you broke it.
I really, man,
Yo, for real. It's broken.
It's in pieces.
It's in pieces.
I'm telling you, when I really figured out that I broke it, when I wrote it down,
Yeah.
man, I cried so hard that night.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it because I'm gonna start crying right now. But yeah, man, when you break it, you know.
I'm proud of you, there, my brother.
It was tough to see. It was breaking is good,
Uh-huh.
but when you see it,
Yeah.
it hit different.
Yeah.
So
Just keep on living it, though, man. Keep on living it, man. Hey, brother, can you end us with the essential and enlightening tips by Freedom?
Well, you know,
Uh-oh. Go off the dome. Just go. Just go. Give us some good shit. You got this.
oh yeah. All right. Well, I only got one essential tip during this time. You feel me? And it was basically, I don't know if I said the quote of the day, but everyone's role is not the same. Spirit has given us all specific and individual guidance. Tune out the news and tune into what you are supposed to be doing at this time. And that is your one key, essential, and enlightening tip of the day.
That's a word.
It's real.
Whoa. Another great podcast show as always.
oh yeah,
You good with everything, brother?
Yeah, man.
Alrighty. Y'all go ahead and say what y'all got to say to our awesome family out there in the world. Promotion, Instagrams,
I don't know.
music.
Just I don't know. It's Doobie Rogers, man. Just make sure you elevating, man. Just make sure you taking care of yourself. You loving yourself. It all starts there. If you love yourself, you ain't gonna hate nobody. Real shit. If you love yourself, you won't even want to put that on somebody else. So that's all I want to say. Doobie Rogers, DUBYRODGERS. You already know.
home is a starting place to where hopes, dreams, and love starts. That's what I want you to know.
This is prime time, y'all. We about to get it this year, this summer. I promise y'all. No, literally, y'all see where we are from last year to now. We're going to get bigger, and we are inspired by each other. And we hopefully y'all inspire us, and we inspire y'all as well, because we're gonna keep on elevating. We brothers, and with all this shit going on, it's a prime example about us getting all together and speaking about things, actually doing shit, and living our own truth the way we want to live it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I got to say. Y'all got anything to say?
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all got anything to say?
I did. I forgot.
Go ahead, get the mic. Go ahead, say what you got to say.
No, go ahead.
I don't remember. Go ahead.
Get the mic.
Listen.
So, all I want to say is, and it was just inspired by you, but
I
as
appreciate it.
Nipsey said, if you can't look at your circle and be inspired, you're not living life. You're living in a prison.
Hell yeah.
That's real.
So,
Hopefully everybody listening to this, y'all living that good life.
Rest in power to Nipsey, man. Rest in power to Nip.
I hope your circle inspires you. That's what I got to say.
Okay, I remember now.
There we go.
Take your time, take it day by day, and be patient with you.
That's real.
All right.
That's tough.
All right. Well, we're all
Simple.
set.
Keep
Well,
it simple.
Not being hard on
that's it.
yourself.
Keep it
That's
simple.
it, bro.
That's it.
keep it smooth. Well, we appreciate y'all for coming on the show as always. You dig?
Oh yeah, man.
Y'all set? Alrighty. Well, ladies and boys, girls, thank you for watching or listening to Lavish Journey podcast, where we create, inspire,
And spread greatness.
peace.
That was nice.
Picture time.
Put your keys in there.
We good.